radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
Janelle, celebrity vocal coach right here, and I am a part of Give It Life.
And ratchet, we
And
bringing
real extra ratchet, raunchy.
That'll be everywhere, like.
Those shops is upstairs, so we down here by our awesome, man.
This nigga got hit the wall off the set.
We leave that up to Vito.
Look, back in the group like I got it with Stella. Ain't performing no Stella, I shine, we gon' shine, and that's all I could tell you. I don't talk to them fellas, they really wanna see you down when they notice that you grinding and focus, but tell them keep on wishing, praying and hoping. Only up where I'm going, I'm gone. You hating the fuck is you on? I swim with the flow like I'm Jaws, of course. These bitches is dropping they drugs. Just over probable cause of flaws, and not that are blind to her thoughts. She only think about the cause, of course. I'm in my swimwear's on, love. Pity, patty, plenty of pussy population, placing upon the pools. My A-team slay things. Proper perspective, I pity the fool. Like H-thing, main thing. Bunch of go-getters, not stopping our food. Fuck up my mood, just screw. Don't make me gotta go and get the tool. Kaboom, and so ain't nothing virtual, just might be surgical. Caught, now they heard of you fools. Disgusting the nerve of you living in servitude, digital virtual dudes. I see the nerd in you, bitches keep curving you. You never knew what to do. Block when you shoot, now you a screw. Ducking some boot, like a select in the group, like I got it with Stella. Ain't performing no Stella, I shine, we gon' shine, and that's all I could tell you. I don't talk to them fellas, they really wanna see you down when they notice that you grinding and focus, but tell them keep on wishing, praying and hoping. Only up where I'm going,
Yes. That was Rome. Our guest from 2 weeks ago. Shout out to Rome. Shout out to Mount Vernon. HYH in the building. Making it happen. It's Saturday, so yes, welcome back to Behind Enemy Lines. I am the gatekeeper. To my left is PHOENIXX. Y'all gonna get to know her in a minute. And to the far left is my friend, partner, I guess.
A stranger,
WIZZ. So we want to welcome y'all back to Behind Enemy Lines on this wonderful Saturday.
Y'all see the line? Get behind.
Y'all see the lines. We got a lot going on today. So make sure y'all get in tune with us, man. We got a great interview lined up. We got another guest on their way in that's involved in the Chucky's Cut today. It's going to be a real special day. All right. So tell a friend. We live where? Where we live at, Wiz?
We live at iAccess Radio. Hit that like button.
Like, share, subscribe, right?
Yeah.
We on YouTube. We on Twitch. We on Boxcast. What is that? Dreamcast. What else we on? Twitch.
Yes. You said Dreamcast.
Boxcast. I'm taking it back.
I was like Dreamcast. I'm like,
every once in a while, I gotta throw a little slip.
You want to play that Sega game?
Niggas see what's going on.
Where the Cowboys was dominating the field?
Yeah, we had to look at the control of the play. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Taking it back. You know what I mean? So, like I said, it's going to be a dope show for y'all today. Thank you for everybody that's tuning in. Vegetable.
Hold on, yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm starting my vegetable OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying?
Drink or
That's
drunk.
my manager
We
right
gonna
there.
get into you drunk. We gonna
What's
find
up,
out what's
drunk?
going on. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Make sure that you pass on the word unless somebody else know that we're live right now. Access Radio, 365 Live as well. You can tune in and listen to the show on the radio. How you feel about that, Wiz?
That's good. Also, I want to shout out drunk because he's from Missouri. I just hope everything's okay down there because I know about the flooding down there.
Okay,
So
yeah.
I just hope that you're good. I'm saying I hope you and your family safe, man.
Yeah, we
Thanks
definitely
for supporting.
We definitely send our prayers drunk out there in Missouri to everybody that's out there. Please be safe.
Yeah.
So we got a dope show going on for y'all today. We got some ill topics that we're going to get into. We got a dope artist that we're going to get into. Of course, you know, the phone lines are going to open about 5:30. So anybody that's wanting to speak to us or Phoenix, feel free to do that. Call the number 347-708-0216. We got the wild card happening at 6:15. And the wild card is a segment where if we're talking about cars and you want to talk about balloons, you can feel free to talk about whatever you want.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
so that's a chance for the guests, you know what I'm saying, the host, or anybody that's in the live chat room to change the topic, and we'll talk about that for a little bit. We also have the pressure point that we happened about 6:30 when we randomly called somebody. And we asked them about the topics that we got going on. So we got our pressure point list already packed away. So we're going to have some random people, you know, just on the line talking to us. And then we have Chucky's Cut. We got a dope Chucky's Cut today. What we got going on Chucky's Cut?
We got Smooth Cut.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying
We got King L Smooth. He's going to be here in studio live, and he's on Chucky's Cut. Now, Chucky Cut is a special segment, all right? It's where we give artists an opportunity to present themselves to the world. And we want you guys to go and vote, all right? So when you're locking in right now, remember, you might have to get another device because there's a scan process. We can actually scan the code and actually vote for the Chucky's Cut right then and there. Or you can go online. Al, you want to tell them online where they can? I can't remember that off the top. Where they will have to vote for the Chucky's Cut. All right, he's going to put it up on the screen in a moment.
That's right.
But you guys' votes matter, right? This is like election day. We vote for the president. It matters, all right? So when that comes up, even us up here, we get a chance to vote, all right? We don't really do any like critiquing other music. We just, you know, want to turn strangers entertainment. You know what I mean?
That's
We're
right.
friends.
I'm waiting until tomorrow to drop my joint. WIZZ singing in the shower.
Oh my God, singing in the
hot,
shower.
G.
Singing in the shower.
WIZZ singing in the shower. You know what I'm saying? No music, just the shower hitting the walls and all that.
You know, that could be a thing.
That could be a thing.
Because remember, they was making that money on Broadway when they was banging on the cans and all that. They
That's
turned
right.
that into a whole Broadway special.
Somebody was doing that last week. I saw that someone was beating them like, did they watch our show last week?
They probably stole the idea from us.
Right.
So once again, thank y'all for tuning in to Behind Enemy Lines. We're going to get into our artists right now. Phoenix, please introduce yourself to everybody.
Hey y'all, so it's your girl Phoenix. I'm from the Bronx, R&B singer, songwriter, piano player, producer.
Nice.
I do engineer here and there, not all the time, but I do got some skills in engineering and beat making.
Okay. We gonna get into the interview yet. We're gonna let a single play or two. We're gonna let two singles or one. Al, we're gonna do two back to back. Yeah, we're gonna do two back to back, and then we're gonna get into this interview. We're gonna let y'all know why we had to have her on the show today. So let's get into those singles real quick. All right. Might get the seductive video too. I don't know.
Ooh, might get that lyric video.
That's seductive. It ain't no lyric video. It's a seductive video. You know? So how you string us along with that video anyway? Tell the people about that. Lyric video is supposed to be just words.
Right.
It ain't supposed to be no visual getting me set up for, you know, something. What happened? Talk to me.
Because look, it's like, I don't know, I just had the vision of like a pink room and just, you know, we could be a thing. Like I want the person to have like a visual of like what that looks like.
That looks like.
What I would look like, you know, we could be a thing. This is what you would get. Feel me? Don't be playing around. You know you want this sexiness.
So you ain't think that was wrong to have somebody waiting for something. You know what? I ain't gonna bring this up right now. You know, I'm sitting there watching the TV like, what's next? You can't be hanging me out to dry like that.
It has to be a teaser though. It has to like get people in like, okay, what's next? Like you saying, you know, not even realizing.
No, not what's next week. What's next now? Drunk said, bro, my whole street flooded. A dude drowned 3 blocks from me. Wow, sorry to hear that. Man. Our condolences out there in Missouri. I did see something about a dam or something, but was that the situation?
I don't know. It was just, I don't know. I didn't hear. There's a lot of rain and it didn't stop. Just constantly, it hit them, Kentucky. My heart goes out to you, and I just hope that everybody pulled through, man.
Okay, yeah,
You know?
we definitely send our prayers out.
Yes.
Phoenix, while we getting ready, right? Tell the people how you spell your name.
So my name is spelled PHOENIXX. You know that extra X is because I'm from the Bronx. But looking for me on Instagram, you just have to add the 28 after the X's, and you can find me. And everything else, just add the extra X, and that's it. PHOENIXX. On YouTube, it's Phoenix Unleashed. So, yeah.
How you come up with the name Phoenix? This is not even an interview. This is just talking about.
To be honest with you, like, I just felt like after a certain time in my life, I seen where I was growing, and I just, read about a phoenix, and I needed a cover up for my chest tattoo, which we'll probably get back. We'll get on that a little later. But Phoenix was just like, it just felt right because of my backstory and how far I'm coming.
Okay.
And this new version of myself, it didn't happen overnight. So Phoenix just felt right.
Okay.
Coming back, rising to get what's mine. So,
Tell it.
Okay.
Gotta claim it. Like
Okay.
my whole, half my life I was sabotaging myself and stuff like that. So I'ma just have to do because accountability lets you fix things. Lets you fix. Yeah, gotta fix things. So yeah, that's how Phoenix came about. Rising from the ashes into a whole nother.
At the right time.
Yeah, at the right time. This is a new version of me. So I be telling people like, y'all thought y'all knew me, but y'all gotta get to know me again.
Okay.
That's right.
Gotta get to know me again.
But everybody knows. True.
Yeah. I ain't the girl you used to know.
Wow. That's a big statement right there.
Yeah.
But I respect anybody that's willing to open up and grow and change, because that's needed in life a lot. And I see a lot of people when they fall short of whatever dream or goal that they're chasing, 9 times out of 10 is because they're unwilling to change and grow and become something else. So I think a lot of us should focus on what she said and start to change and maybe become that Phoenix. Make it be Phoenixes too,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not just a one-way road.
I feel like I'm setting a new path.
Yeah.
To let people know, like, it's okay. It's okay. Where you've been is not who you are. Just keep on pushing. Change, heal for yourself, not for nobody else but for you.
That is true. That's true. That is the way.
And you guys can see the link is up now for us to vote on Chucky's Cut. And you don't vote on that right now, exactly at around 6:45 after we play the feature artist that's going to be in Chucky's Cut segment. That's where you go to put your vote. All right. So it's a real easy process, and we just vote to keep it or cut it. I mean, we haven't had too many people that didn't get cut. We had a tie last week, I think. Then we had a tie last week. So we got to get.
No, I think we broke it. They broke it.
Yeah, Rome broke the tie.
Yeah.
Rome broke the tie.
Shout out to Jet Black.
Yeah, shout out to Jet Black for tuning in and making it happen for us.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get into this single. We Could Be a Thing.
We can be a thing.
We could be a thing.
We could be
No, not me and you. Oh,
we already a thing. He doing
No.
we already a thing.
no, we.
Just admit to the
You're
people.
strangers. Wait,
Just
whoa.
admit it to the people.
Whoa, see,
We
that's
got-
the Hoochie Daddy
This
shorts,
is
man.
behind enemy
See, the
lines.
Hoochie
We got
Daddy
something
shorts,
special
man.
on there.
Man.
We got something special
I'm
on
saying.
there. You know what I mean? Don't act like you don't love me.
Look, man, you give me a fever right now.
All right. Go ahead, introduce this one. You got it, Phoenix? Introduce it. Tell the people
All right,
what it
so
is.
this is my second single that I dropped, called "We Could Be a Thing." Here's a little teaser, it's a lyric video as well. It's nice. It's nice. This is a little
Guys, don't get in
vibe
trouble.
song. Y'all could just chill out to it. It's a good car ride song type thing. Oh yeah. Oh
We could be a thing. Let's find some time that we could spend. Give you my heart, take care of it. Don't keep me up all night waiting. Don't act like you don't know how much I really want you. We both got options, baby. I've got nothing to prove. Act like you got something to lose. Boy, let me put it on you. My line keeps on blowing up, and it's no one that I want, so please don't give this up. My line keeps on blowing up, and it's no one that I want, so please just hit me up. Don't keep me waiting all night for your love, night for your touch. Tell me, are you the one? Don't keep me waiting all night for your love, night for your touch. Tell me, are you the one? We could be a thing. I just got a bag. Ain't in my feelings, I ain't sad. Fire burning in me, ain't gon' lie. I might be the best thing you have. I know it's good for you, then you take a chance. Giving you the green light, but you acting like you scared. I show you levels that I bet no one else can. Be good to me, treat me like your number one fan. My line keeps on blowing up, and it's no one that I want, so please don't give this up. Hit me up, blowing up, yeah. And it's no one that I want, so please just hit me up. Don't keep me waiting all night for your love, night for your touch. Tell me, are you the one? Don't keep me waiting all night for your love, night for your touch. Tell me, are you the one? Ooh, baby, yeah. We could be a thing. We could be a thing. We could be a thing.
Regular, I think.
That's the regular. That's not even the regular. That's the Chucky doll, but it's the little one. I want the big one. I asked Gatekeeper to get me that for Christmas.
We're gonna play the second song, and Smooth is here, and it's something. Play the second song. We're gonna go to the interview.
Fever, right? You said fever. Fever.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's all right. Thank you. This song ain't dropped yet, but you know when it drops,
we get the exclusive on our access. We get the exclusive.
You give me chills running down my spine. We don't gotta rush, baby, take your time. Just the thought of you got me losing my mind. You just got the touch, made me wanna go wild. You're just like a drug and I can't get enough. Baby, call a doctor cause I'm burning up. My blood is rushing through my veins. Temperature keeps on rising. Release me from this fever, babe. Ooh, baby, gives me fever. Ooh, baby, gives me fever. You got the cure and I need a little. Hope what you got can make me feel better. Send me the yaddy, I pull up on ya. Tell me what time could you fit me in? You need to see that what I'm going through is serious. It got me bugging, got me tripping, I'm delirious. See, I don't think that I can wait until the morning. It's so uncomfortable for me to sleep. Got me twisting and turning and sweating in my sheets. I need some tender love and care, baby, TLC. My foot is on the gas pedal, can you carry me? You're just like a drug and I can't get enough. Baby, call a doctor cause I'm burning up. Blood is rushing through my veins. Temperature keeps on rising. Release me from this fever, babe. fever. Oh, baby, that's right. Ooh, baby, gives me fever. Sweating off the line. You got the cure and I need a little. Hope what you got can make me feel better. Send me the yaddy, I pull up on ya.
So please come pull up, move happy push up. Come and don't know, say you have the good up. Give your lobster and stick your belly full up. A pretty girl like you, me not give up. Me just want come give you the fever. Me say your body too cool, me have the heater. When me get between your turn you in a leaker. You are the main artist, me are the feature. See ya.
You're just like a drug and I can't get enough. Baby, call the doctor cause I'm burning up. Blood is rushing through my veins. Temperature keeps on rising. Release me from this fever, babe.
PHOENIXX, come
Ooh, baby, gives me fever. Oh, baby, that's fine. Ooh, baby, gives me fever. Sweating off the line. You got the cure and I need a little. Hope what you got can make me feel better. Send me the yaddy, I pull up on ya. Ooh, baby, gives me fever. Baby, gives me fever.
Make sure y'all do that. Y'all also do that right now. We're gonna pass that back over to you.
Hey.
Yeah. We live. We got a full house for y'all now, ladies and gentlemen, so we can really get in tune with the show. So once again, 365 Live, you can listen to us on the radio right now. You can also find us on YouTube. You can also find us on Instagram, Twitch, Box, everything else. But go to our Access Radio and be live with us right
Twitch
now.
Box.
All right.
Twitch
so
Box.
Twitch Box. I don't know what
it's
is it.
Boxcast.
Boxcast.
Twitch. Ustream.
Ustream.
Facebook Live.
Facebook.
YouTube. I'm saying also Apple TV.
Mixcloud.
No, I'm about to say xCloud.
Everywhere. See, but that's why he my partner. I mean, we can't stand each other, but we gonna get along for the next 2 hours. We gonna get along.
Yo, Gate,
right?
I think I gotta go home, man.
All right, don't worry about PHOENIXX is here. You didn't even see the video.
I'm here.
I just got the fever, man.
Yeah, that fever's crazy.
I see you over there
so
sweating.
We're gonna go from left to right real quick. Everybody's gonna introduce themselves. I'm the gatekeeper. This is
PHOENIXX.
WIZZ.
King Smoothie, you already know,
King Smooth in the building. So
and Chucky can't say nothing, but
Chucky don't gotta speak. He's a
Don. P in the back.
He's a boss. He's a Don. And we're gonna shout out to Al also for working on 1s and 2s.
And
so we gonna get into this interview right now. We want y'all to hear those 2 singles so you can see why it was important to have her here. And if you missed the Underground Concert Series hosted by Our Access Radio, that is a tip of what you missed. So make sure you get in tune with the next one so you don't have to miss it, because we're gonna make sure that they back, and we're gonna make sure the person that's locked and loaded for Chucky's cut is up there too, because he be hiding, but he got that heat. So we're gonna get into a little interview with PHOENIXX, but some of these questions, Smooth, you can answer as well. So some of them are both for both of y'all, and then you will notice the ones that are individual. And then also you like a host here as well. So if you got anything to bring up for PHOENIXX, make sure you do, because you were at the showcase as well, so you got to see her body at work. All right, so don't be holding back. All right, you know what I'm saying? Don't be holding back. So Jose Rodriguez said, "Smooth to your song. He liked the song so far. Everybody's giving good feedback for the song. Make sure at 6:45 around that time when Chucky Cut is being played, everybody that's leaving comments right now, we want you to be in tune to vote. This is about the people. It's not about us. It's these underground artists. We want to turn strangers into friends. If they dope enough and they like it, you're going to find it on Our Access Radio or whatever live stream they got it on, and add it to your playlist if you're really dealing with us. So you got to hear Fever just now. And before that, you got to hear We Could Be a Thing. You know what I'm saying? And that got a little video to it, you know what I'm saying? That just gets you all riled up for no reason. But we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that later. You know what I'm saying? So what?
I'm saying you can't be watching that video and the girl in the room.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just got peaches popping up for no reason.
Why not?
And then at the live show,
like
there's a whole bunch of whining and grinding on the stage.
Yeah, I was front row. I was trying to stare at the sky. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want you to try to lock eyes with me. I felt the vibes. You was on that type of time.
That type of time. You know what I'm saying? So PHOENIXX.
Yeah.
What was it like being part of the Underground series? And also after she answers Smooth, you can talk about that as well.
It was a dope experience. Like honestly, I haven't experienced something like that, so it was nice. You know, a different crowd and just being able to continue performing in my hometown, the Bronx. It was dope. I like that experience a lot. Like, and the feedback was good too. So, and then having you guys give me this opportunity, I'm like, okay, then I must be kind of good, right?
Listen,
I
remember when I was first running down on you, and I don't want to seem like that was a bad thing because we had just started working that day, and I'm like, okay, you know what, we got to start getting these interviews going, right?
Yeah.
So when I first walked up to her, you know, she gave me that look like, is security close?
I was like, what is going on?
What happened? We want to talk about it. Nicole Carr says she liked it. Very dope track. So you got the people are liking it right now. So don't hide that. Tell us what
But
the
Kate,
experience like.
let me say something. I was in her DM and she was like, well, because I was trying to get the number so we can like.
I'm like, hold
on.
Y'all was doing all the right things in the wrong way.
Like, hold on.
Drunk said I was looking for a reason to hate, but you actually fire. Salute. So people saying they actually looking for a reason to hate. But the song
that's that Muhammad Ali effect, you know. That's why people went to go see
saying.
Muhammad Ali. They wanted him to fail. He became one of the greatest of all time. So keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Keep going. So Smooth. You could tell us what was it like being from a fan's point of view. You know what I mean? And you know this show is actually super special to me for two reasons. You know what I mean? Once again, even though I ran down on you, Phoenix, and you were scared, you was the first.
And I was in her DMs.
And look, and then I called Wiz for backup. Like, yo, Wiz, come on over.
Like, oh my God.
Like, what's happening here?
I was just trying to walk back to my seat.
Yeah, like, no, you ain't walking back to the seat. You don't know what happened. But anyway,
it was a purpose to it, though.
Yeah, it was a purpose. She was our first interview of the Underground concert series. You know what I'm saying? Which was super dope. And then now she's here on the show. And then after that interview, I turned in the crowd and I saw a friend or a stranger that turned into family.
Nah, you family.
You know what I'm saying? Smooth was in the building. And I'm like, yo, what are you doing here? You know what I'm saying? But then I was excited because Smooth, I'm gonna give y'all a quick history run, was the host of the first show that Better Green Entertainment ever did as a group live in Brooklyn.
Yeah, it was a gangster show.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Melly Beans and shout out to somebody else Reggie in the building. Shout out to everybody. Marcus is tuned in. Drunk said both songs is some vibe. I like second one more.
Yeah.
And when the quotes pop up, we want to read those so we in tune with the people so anyone can read it if I'm missing it, all right?
Yeah.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah, because he just learning how to read, so he just
you know, but the hook on phonics is working. I don't know about you. What's your problem in Brooklyn? What happened?
It's the sing-along.
It's the sing-along.
You need to bounce
the sing-along. It's the sing-along. So Smooth, tell us how it was, you know, being at the Underground concert series.
I ain't gonna hold you. See, like, the reason I became a host is because I like meeting artists, and like I like understanding that I have the platforms, right? But I got carried away as being a host. So like when I'm hosting or I'm in these events when I'm not performing, all I do is go, I want to perform. That's all I see on stage is like, damn, I want to perform. They should have, like, that's all I'm doing. So I'm like, damn, I need to get on stage. So I'm in a mode of like, I like talking and I like entertaining the crowd, but I'll be wanting to perform. So when I go to these shows and I see people doing their thing and like living out their dreams, it's like one of my dreams. So I get nostalgic when it happens. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, word.
And not to be biased, what did y'all think about the talents the different acts that was on the stage?
The reason I became a host is because I think I got an ear for talent, and I like when I see people do their thing. It makes me happy. You know what I'm saying? It's better than going on iTunes and find a new song. I found a new person.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then new songs. You know what I'm saying? So it's always great going to shows and showcases. Yeah, if y'all not doing nothing, find a showcase to find people. Network, you know, like build yourself as a person. You never know. Build your iTunes. Make a playlist.
Yes.
Tap into these people in this world, man.
For real.
That's why I used to go. I used to go to Mad Wednesdays when Maria Davis joined. You know what I'm saying? It used to be dope.
It's a vibe.
Biggie used to pop up. A lot of people.
You never know who's in the building, man. I'll tell you that.
112
man.
That's true. Never know.
Never know who's in the building.
Yeah.
That's a fact. And that was the same exact feeling that I got, you know, when I saw you. And like I said, meeting PHOENIXX, I just knew her energy was dope. I like the way that she went first. You know what I mean? So sometimes going first can be a big thing. You know, she keeping quiet right now, but I'm gonna tell you what I saw.
She
You know what I'm
growing.
saying? You know what I'm saying?
I'm chilling.
You're holding back on us. I said, tell us what the experience is like, and you're holding back on us.
No,
you know what I'm
I
saying?
I got a question though. You know what I'm saying?
Go
Like,
ahead. Go ahead.
that we should be a thing. Where does your music come from? Are you just in your room watching TV, making up songs, or is this real life experiences? Are you in your feelings? You in your room in your feelings, or you just watching TV?
All right, so I definitely wasn't in my feelings. I literally had to like dig up old feelings. Like I'd be in my room majority of the time just drowning myself in music and just writing. And then sometimes I have to revisit certain feelings because it's not like I'm seeing someone now to the point where I know the experience now, so I'm speaking off of experience because that's not what it is. So I had to like dig up old experiences and feelings and put it into a song. So,
Jose Rodriguez said, "What platforms are you on, Phoenix?"
I'm on all platforms, so you could definitely find me on Spotify, Apple Music. You know, I'm on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. So yeah, just type in PHOENIXX, PHOENIXX on Instagram. Add the 28. Everywhere else is just PHOENIXX Unleashed.
And they can hit the link in the bio, right?
And the link in the bio as well.
Okay, so tell us everything we need to know about PHOENIXX from beginning to the end. Don't be holding back on us. The people want to know.
They want to know.
If we're gonna be a thing, we gotta share things. Share this.
I mean, like what y'all want to know. I don't want to give too much
don't give us that. You know what I'm saying? Where you started music to where you at. Open it up. We want to hear
purple.
Yeah, we want to hear all that.
wanna
Give it
know.
to
Well,
us.
I
Give
like
it to us.
purple, and my hair is normally I always change it. You know, I just change my hair.
That's why I
all the
didn't know
time.
what.
Everybody always asking me if I'm hiding from the police or some shit, but I'm like, no, I just like the different looks. But, my father, you know, if it wasn't for my father, I wouldn't have even had an interest in music or anything like that. Honestly, where it first started for me was playing the piano.
Nice.
And then, you know, I saw Alicia Keys and I'm like,
High five. That's
you
my
know,
baby.
I love
That's my
Alicia
baby.
Keys.
Shout out to the
Right.
girl dads.
No.
Did it correct.
I had a
That's
chance. If Swiss slipped, if he just slipped just once, I'm right there. Swiss better not make. Swiss got the wife there with the other wife at the vacation. I should be the other husband.
Yo, Swiss know how to roller like skate. He ain't slipping. He ain't
If
slipping.
he should.
He know how to do the.
Oh my God.
Any nigga that know how to 4-wheel skate is not slipping.
Okay, I used to.
You don't
I
care.
was skating a couple weeks ago, and I was all over the place.
No. Anybody who can take his baby mama and his wife on a vacation
Right.
is legit.
So I'll be the stepdad. I'll be the other daddy.
Man, he got a crown on
You
his
be the
head.
other
I'll
daddy.
be the other daddy.
He's serious, I guess.
I'm serious.
He's
Heart
serious.
attack, man.
Lord.
Go ahead.
But Alicia Keys is a dope individual, dope artist. I loved her. I still do love her.
Yeah, I love her.
You know, she's a beast on the piano. So that gave me inspiration to sing and play. And then I'm like, you know, I think I'll be on the up and up because I didn't know a lot of people that was doing what I was doing. So then I ended up going to Fiorello H. LaGuardia High School. You know, that's where Nicki Minaj went.
Okay.
The Wayans brothers went there. Madonna's daughter went there. A few of the greats went there. So after that, I had started like this girl group in high school, but that didn't work out.
Was it
So-
a girls band or just a group?
No, it was just literally me and another girl,
My
and like
band.
I was
band.
making, I was like making the accompaniment, like the songs, everything, and like we were like kind of not a big deal in high school, but a lot of people knew like, okay, that's those girls that sing and do this and do that. Like everybody was talented equally, but we just had a different type of vibe to us. So, you know, after that, I had met some people that were like helping me out and stuff like that. Then things fell to the ground. Then I also did like American Idol, The Voice, things like that. Yeah. But you know, relationship problems started happening. Life happened, and then I kind of put music on hold for a little minute. And then I ended up going back to school for audio engineering and then graduated and then just continued from there. I found my purpose. It took a while to find my purpose because I was drawn in other directions. So it took me a little minute to get back to what I needed to do.
So what is your purpose?
To be a singer.
See, that and when you can say what your purpose is, then you know you finally getting back on track with life and everything you want to do. So we're happy.
Can you
finally
do
found your purpose.
You could do the Usher.
I was hoping that nobody would ask me.
you see, I almost got it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even trying. So.
I ain't even going. Don't let me get. Don't let me get up there. I ain't got it, but I want it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one thing when the Lord said, we gonna stop him right there. We gonna give you a little bit of everything else, but the singing, we ain't gonna give you none of that. You know what I mean? So
I could give y'all something else, not that though, because I ain't practiced that one.
Don't worry, we ain't gonna put you. We ain't gonna put you on there.
No, it's cool. I don't care.
No. We know you got it. We was there. So Smooth, same question for you. Tell us, about yourself, start to finish. Where you at now?
All right. So first of all, it's Smooth with a VE. So if y'all watching that screen and y'all can't find me, it's because it's King Smooth VE, not TH.
You might have to spell it for some of those alphabets out there,
KINGLSMOOVE.
King Smooth.
King Smooth. Now, my man Tyrone knows me, right? From being L Smooth, right? Because I was a Gerber back in the day, running around the city, just being wild and reckless, doing whatever I wanted to do. So I graduated, like there's this, because of people like Tyrone and like the bigger bros that I have, I've graduated into a king. So like when you see me, there's that crown on my head is not fabricated. So what I'm doing today is just moving around in the space of this universe, because there's a lot to do in this world. You know what I'm saying? And rapping is just one of my passions, but it's not one of the things it's not the only thing I know how to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, whenever there's like an opportunity to display talent, I'm gonna always rap. I'm always gonna try to be funny or myself, however you see me. You know what I'm saying? Like my words always rhyme for some reason and they always sound funny. So that's me, right? But beyond that, I'm always trying to tap into like what's going on, like financially with the people that I'm around, because that's also a part of my life. Because the reason we do these things is for the financial freedom. You know what I'm saying? So if there's multiple ways to gain that same goal and still like hold on to your dream, that's what I'm doing. I just told somebody yesterday that a getaway and a vacation is the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like if you stop doing what you do every day and got a peace of mind, that's a vacation. I don't care if you went to the bathroom for 10 minutes. If you wasn't doing what you do on a normal basis that stresses you out, that you have to commit to, that was a little vacation and appreciate it.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm about. And that's what my music is about. I got all the ignorant shit. I'm that too. I'm all that
He's
too.
with the shit.
I'm with the shit, But I can't call myself a king if I'm not gonna be that person and try to guide people in the right direction and in the direction that I want to be guided in, that I had to either learn myself or like experience. You know what I'm saying? So that's me and that's where I'm at right now. But check me out. I got a track out right now on iTunes called All I Ever. Super producer Cub, he produced that. We got the Umbrella Studios a few blocks from here, actually. It's on Hunts Point. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, tap in with me. I'm doing some things and I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? We still getting money. We still doing what we want to do in life. That's the vibes.
And that's dope. And I appreciate you said that about, wearing that crown and letting it develop, because that's one of the reasons why we started this show.
Jose says, "Are you single? We need to know these things."
I am very much single. Yeah, focus. So yes, very much single though. Okay.
We'll chuck you over a little bit.
Don't worry, Jose. She shut me down.
She's single. She's single.
I ain't past clearance.
If y'all want to shoot your shot, you could call in 347-708-0216. The line is
I'm
open.
telling y'all right now.
We don't know what might happen, but the opportunity is there, right?
No, it's not there.
The line is open. All right, the line is open.
Cupid is waiting.
I ain't gonna lie. I shot myself. She said, "Ain't you with Sanaa?"
So, like I was saying, King, I'm glad you brought that up, because that's why we have Behind Enemy Lines. This is a show where we talk about, relationship topics from the male point of view, but we don't exclude the women, all right? And we want to help guys to transform from princes, or even some of those princes that may have fell off to the dark side. And we want to bring them back. You know what I'm saying? So,
dark side.
So we're going to get into that later when we bringing them back to the light. And educating them so they can, grow. So I'm glad that you put it like that. And both of y'all, welcome to Behind Enemy Lines.
Thank you.
We appreciate having y'all.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
Thank you for having us.
So, okay, let me ask you a question. Tell us about the break in your music and what brought you back.
What brought me back?
Because you took a break, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
yeah, it
was always there. Like, I'm not gonna lie, even on that hiatus, or like you like to say, a vacation, I could never stop thinking about music. Never. But it was just like, what's the formula? How am I supposed to get back? You know, music is always changing. I'm thinking, is my sound too old school and things like that? So it was always there until one day I just decided to like stop playing with myself and just did
Well,
music.
I mean, that was
You
I
know,
almost said.
I'm
pause.
like, listen,
Forgot you was
girl,
a
you
girl.
talented, you could sing, you this, you that, like just get at it. But and also I just had a lot of distractions. You know, I was being loyal to situations that were not loyal to me. And mentally I wasn't prepared, but like I was still like music is on my mind. I have to get it out some way, somehow.
I got a question.
I just did.
Do you think, because based on what the question that he asked and originally, you think that your relationship with music and your relationship with men or women, whoever you choose to date, conflict with each other?
Honestly, in a sense, yes and no. Only because okay, so with music, if that's something that you love, but then you have people around you or somebody that you're with that's not supportive of it, somebody that's just negative and they always want to bring you down, it's not going to work. But if you have somebody that's supportive of everything that you're doing, and they're like, yeah, you go, and they're like not trying to sabotage you at all, it could work.
So now that I'm reeling it in, right?
No, reel it in.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, I know how to pick them. So
it sounds like
I'm gonna be honest.
You had a negative situation.
I had some negative situations in which I don't really like to talk on them and give my energy to them because they're in my past. But yes, that
talk about your life.
Yeah,
your life is your life.
Yeah.
Remember, I said that's your journey and that's your truth.
Speak on it.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
was.
people like this.
I just forgot all about who I was because I was trying to prove to someone else who really didn't matter that I'm this. You get what I'm saying? So everything else just went blank.
But you know what? And I want to say this. People love the My Life album from Mary. They didn't want the I'm Happy.
Yeah.
Happy.
Because a lot of times, your music and what you write down, what you went through, the next girl went through, or the next guy, like that. So that feeling, that vibe, what you went through, and then they see that you still here, even though you're singing about it, that it gives them life.
Right.
You in that February life right now.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Talk about that old shit that happened to you. We want to hear it. We want to know. You know what I'm saying? Especially if people are interested in like your life right now.
Yeah.
They really want to know why you here right now and what happened to you. And then and if you got fans listen.
Yeah.
You can't lie to fans.
No, and that's one thing. Like I definitely don't want to lie, and I also want to be an inspiration to other females who may not be able to speak out about it because at one point that was me. I wasn't able to let people know like this is what's happening, this is why I can't do my music, or I'm too invested into something that ain't really invested into me or helping me in no shape or form. So I was young. So when I started growing and realizing certain things, I'm just like, I can't keep doing this. Like I have a purpose. I have to start walking in that purpose. So I was just in really bad relationships, like bad.
And the funny thing, I wouldn't even say bad. I would say selfish.
Well,
There's some selfish.
It's a learning experience.
Right.
It's a learning experience.
And it's definitely, a reason of why they saying what you said. And I'm kind of glad, Smooth, you pulled that out of her because we usually do that. We're going to pull it out. And the reason behind that is a lot of artists go through that, both male and female.
I was just about to.
A lot of artists go through that. And it comes a time and a point in your life where you got to kind of be selfish for yourself.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I've dealt with a lot of artists where we couldn't get to the next level, or we had issues with traveling, or why that person did this to you. When I go on the stage, I try to be the most of what I'm doing at that time and in that moment. So I'm hoping I get to a point where girls are throwing their panties on the stage, as long as they're good ones. You know what I'm saying? That means you want me back. And certain people, when they get into these artist relationships, stop watching all these Atlanta shows and all these other shows where you just see the negative side of an artist being in the industry. Every artist is not doing all the negative stuff in the industry. You know what I mean? And one thing I did find out the hard way, because I went through that same stage where I was unsure about music, right? Because I didn't have all the help that I needed at a certain point. So a lot of stuff that I thought I knew and where I was at, I had to go back and redo a lot of stuff. And I got to that point where I'm like, damn, I'm the old head now. You know what I'm saying? Do I still got it?
You never the old head.
But the love.
There's no old heads in jazz. You're never the old head.
But
There's
only
no old heads in rock
exactly.
and what is that shit called?
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll. You're not an old head. Don't ever say that, man.
You still got Jay-Z and all them.
What it will make you feel like that in hip hop. Hip hop is the only ever that does that.
That's
only
because
genre.
you know why they make. You know why? It's because of the color.
The color, right?
You know what I'm saying? They not making us feel like that. We allowing it.
Yeah,
we making ourselves feel like that.
Yeah.
When you wake up in the morning, right? You woke up. Nobody told you to be happy. Nobody told you to be sad. You allowed somebody to dictate your position.
Right.
Smooth dropping that knowledge.
Yeah.
Drop it.
Cause you see Diddy and Jay-Z still rhyming, and they 50.
They do whatever they want.
They do whatever they want.
So they don't worry about it. It's no cutoff.
There is no cutoff, but to say that a lot of people understand that, so continue to share those stories with us.
Yeah,
continue
we want to hear it.
to let it out. Continue, because that's going to help you evolve and catch up to the newer sound. If you feel it's a newer sound, anyway, I feel like once you deal with what you have, then you can see other opportunities in your music.
Listen, I don't want to say I read something. I heard something today, right? And it said that when you build your fan base and they love your songs, every song you put out is a hit to them.
Drunk said, would you do a show like Love and Hip Hop New York?
If offered.
If offered, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be with all that fighting.
Nah, she ain't doing that. She doing the
every
live
opportunity.
hip hop show that we working up on our Access Radio.
That's
we
right.
got the next show coming out.
That's right.
So it ain't about Love and Hip Hop in Atlanta, Georgia. If it ain't our Access Radio, we did not know the contract.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Stop
it's all
adding
about
other brands.
I'm
It's
just
our
saying.
Access Radio all
Access
day.
Radio.
See, y'all
Would you
done
do
got me in
our
trouble.
Access
Loving hip hop.
Hip hop?
Yes,
You know
I
what I'm
would.
saying?
No, we all call it our access my life.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Access to my life.
Access to
yes.
my life. I like that.
There we
gonna
go.
coin that.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
We gonna coin that. Access to my life. I like
Access
that.
to my life.
And where it's positive, where people come together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't know this man from a hole in the wall.
Yeah.
We came together and worked together. So that's what I'm saying. These shows are built for distraction, for ratings, for drama.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If everybody, you had one show that had relatives, Chrissy was doing relative, and what's the name? Yandy was doing relative. They came together and bought property together, and then help other people for low income housing. Then it'll be a beautiful thing.
Beautiful thing.
Tie in with Queen Latifah, who's doing that in Jersey. Come on, that's like this, that beef and all that. Come on,
We got to tap in. That's why I was
Tap
saying,
in.
man. We got to
Positive,
tap in.
man.
Happen.
These
The
kids
phone
need
lines
the
are
content.
open, ladies and gentlemen. 347-708-0216. If you want to speak to Smooth, Phoenix,
Call
Gatekeeper,
in.
or Wiz,
Call
feel free
in.
to call and keep those
Call
comments coming
me.
in. Wiz, you got another question,
What's
right?
good,
Yes,
my
I got
guy?
another
Is,
question.
what's up with you? My mom is always a supporter. I love my mom, man.
Yeah,
My
mom's
is
always there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shout out
as
to
a
my mom,
grown
spoke to her
man,
earlier.
love your mom, man. Stop, stop telling your mother to stop loving you, because mothers do way too much, right? But they do it to the extent where when it's not being done, you remember that somebody is willing to do it. So love your mom, man.
Love
Like
your mom.
let your mom wash your clothes. If she came to your house to wash your clothes, like let her do it. That's what she wanted to let her do it. You know what I'm saying? Like let her do it.
I still gotta
Love
let
your
my
mom,
I still
man.
gotta call my mom and let her know when I
Because
got home.
when they not here, B, like I know gangsters right now that'll shed tears. You know what I'm saying? So love your moms. Don't
right.
play that game.
347
Tap in 347.
0216.
That's right.
Call in.
Call in.
Call in.
Okay, so let me ask this question. What is your favorite part of music? Singing, writing, or beat making? Or engineering?
I like the singing. I honestly like all pieces of it. I just like the whole process. But yeah, the creating part. But ain't nothing like singing it after it's done. Because then it's like it's done, it's complete. And then I could put all the emotions in the song. I don't have to worry about nothing else but just singing it however I feel it. So that who's ever receiving it can receive it the right way.
Okay. Smooth, same question for you.
I don't sing, but I try to. I ain't gonna lie.
You and me
but
both. Baby.
I'm not gonna lie. I've transitioned into the feeling part that Phoenix was talking about. I write a lot. I write a lot of just random bars down in my phone and like on pieces of paper. And then like when it comes down to somebody giving me a beat, I just go find those feelings and I just mash them together because they're real feelings.
Mhm.
So I like the making the song aspect, and then I really love the engineering part, like how my vocals sound or how they come out and stuff like I love that part too. So it's like both.
Yeah.
But I don't like the writing process because
Yeah.
I think you overthink. I
Yeah,
believe people
definitely.
overthink
Yeah.
in the writing process.
Mhm.
I don't like it. So that's just me.
Drunk said, I access all day, my bad. No, thank you. We appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Yeah, he got me in
You know what
trouble.
I'm saying?
Yeah, we got you all day, drunk.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
We
my manager.
definitely-
My manager's drunk.
Definitely.
I'm saying.
And the same questions for both of y'all too. What gets you into the process to make your music?
Just listening to beats. Like I hear a fire like R&B beat or something, or just creating something. I'm like, yes, I gotta write something now. Like once I hear something that just resonates with me well, or I'm playing some chords that resonate with me well, it's over. It's over.
I love a woman who plays the piano because I'm like that. It's like the piano, something about the piano.
I love it.
I like this. Oh,
She's a cheat code though.
Yeah. But you know the funny thing, I've been in love with the piano since my great grandmother had one in her shop, right? And I used to just run around and just play the keys. And I know what the hell I was doing, right? I started learning how to play like right before the pandemic. My wife came home, was like, God damn it, he knew how to play 2 keys and he don't stop playing that same accord every day.
I'm like going straight down.
So I'm in the process of learning, but I think I know that's for a fact why I love Alicia Keys and certain other piano players. Like I didn't realize, and I feel like my high school cheated us when it came to music, because it was just like you in and they didn't really let you understand the fabric of when you learn how to play an instrument, the places and the journeys that you can take people on without saying one word is amazing.
Shout out to my high school.
You know what I mean?
They forced me to do music. They wouldn't let me graduate if I ain't take a music class. I thought it was all BS. And then
That's good.
I had like really good music teachers. I was a first row violinist.
Oh, that's dope. Oh, you cheating?
Wow.
You a cheat code too then?
I mean, like,
you talking about honey, you a cheat code too?
Right, right.
Why you go to Chico?
This girl that I follow on Instagram. I don't know her name, but when she be playing, she's nice.
Yeah.
She's nice.
You gotta
There's
practice
another girl
that,
that
though. Keep
does
it
the
at it, though.
saxophone.
Crazy.
Oh my god.
Yo, but here's what I wanted to tell PHOENIXX. So as a pianist, you can literally transition to like chords.
Yeah.
Like guitars, and it's the same key.
Same thing.
Like you're a cheat code. So like you can literally manifest energy.
Because learning your chords helps you to write better songs, in which that's what I'm doing now. Because I don't want to just write, like I'm trying to tell a story. Like there's a reason why I'm talking about this topic. So I need to get to the end. That's the point, getting to the goal. So now I'm just trying my best to like learn as much new chords as I can and transfer that into writing better lyrics so that people could feel it more. I don't want to just write a song like, and it means and like it makes no sense, you know.
So
Drunk said, hold on. Drunk said,
I got you.
ask her. Oh, you got it? Oh,
yeah. So who would you like with that in mind, right? Of the artist that you want to be or who you are, right? Who would you tag team with to either make a great song or just learn from, as far as I want to say female artists.
See, that's the thing.
We're gonna
like,
leave Beyonce out of it because we know you can learn the word from Beyonce. Like every rapper can learn the word from Hov. But like, let's trickle down to the people that we have now. Like, who would you, besides Alicia Keys,
Tony Braxton.
There we go. Talk about
which I've heard that, like, you know, some people have said that I give them that Tony Braxton feel, especially
they stole what I was gonna say today, because we could be a thing. I closed my eyes and just listened
Tony
to
Braxton
it.
vibes.
It was Tony Braxton, and I was gonna say that. I swear to God, God spread me that. Tony Braxton. That's what I got from that, no doubt.
Yeah, and that's also another female or artist, I should say, that I've looked up to, because it's a lot of them old school artists, like 70s, 80s, 90s. Rest in peace, Whitney Houston, but I definitely like all her songs too.
I love it.
You know,
Her voice was so special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
We're never
know.
gonna get another. We're never
No.
gonna get another one like that.
Hey, you never know.
Nah, there might be something that might come
I
close.
sing.
I know I love Whitney.
Yeah,
Like,
Whitney was different though.
of course. Nobody could.
I'm sorry, like just some of them are one-on-one.
That's the emotion in it. Like Whitney was singing her life.
Yeah.
And then when you seen it on TV, it was like, oh no, I believe it. Because her songs was
and you felt every one of them when she was hitting them high notes. You like goosebumps.
Come
I'm
on,
like, okay.
She just had the wrong team behind her.
Joe said it took a mistake with anybody who was doing it. And then he also said they wrote this hijack my question and not give me
Yeah, definitely did.
Oh God.
Definitely did.
I got you,
Yeah,
bro.
definitely did. Yeah, you had a good question, Drunk, but you know what I'm saying?
He tried to steal it.
We gotta involve the crowd, you know what I'm saying? You got a lot of questions over there, my guy. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? We don't want to make it seem like you're the only person asking questions.
No, but it's good. No, that's good. That's a
Work with us, you know what I'm saying?
But it's good. It's good because you know.
That was for you, Smooth. He said if you could do a mixtape with any rapper, who would it be?
If I could do a mixtape with any rapper, I ain't gonna hold you. It would be first, right? It'd be my right hand man, Zay Lowe's, right?
Oh, well, I thought you were about to say me.
I'm
loving.
Then I gotta put my man Gatekeeper on the album, right? Like on the mixtape, like that gotta go. And then, right, like after those two people, I'm gonna let y'all know we got Q, we got Ace So Dope. We definitely got the Ahadi group. Like these are people that y'all that y'all need to tap into.
I'm going low every time.
That's why I'm telling you. Like these are my guys. I spend days with these guys and they.
Oh Lord.
WIZZ ain't making.
I'm telling you.
Yo, WIZZ is here. We got WIZZ.
That's right.
We gonna put
Don't
WIZZ
worry.
on the
I'm telling you,
on
I
the
got
credits.
I got the hate makers.
We gonna put WIZZ on the credits. But yeah, I want to do if I could do a mixtape, it'll be with my people. You know, my man Hot Waters. Word. It's a lot of people in the Bronx that y'all need to tap into.
For real. Oh my God. Yes.
Seriously.
Shout out to my brother Drastic on the check-in. We appreciate you.
Like I would do it with those people because I know they talent. It's not. I'm not seeking people that's on because I know my talent. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not a comparison. I'm not competing with nobody else, but I know my friends' talents too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna replace none of my friends with anybody because they got a spotlight. My friends is just as nice. Just as dope. Just as relevant.
For all y'all artists that didn't hear what he just said, make sure y'all watch this show. Replay that same line he just said about sharing that and not just seeking somebody that's already on a wave. I think we overlook a lot of talent that's standing right next to us.
Right next to us.
And we at Behind the Enemy Lines, that's why we have the Chucky's Cut segment. I mean, we don't cut it just to any borough specifically, but we want to hear about those artists that are right here under our nose that we may not know about, and we want to bring them to y'all. So we appreciate y'all for coming out today and doing our first ever dual artist interview. We loved it.
I just want to let y'all know, labels are paying people to find artists, which is a shame. Like, think about that. Somebody is getting paid off finding you. When you could have just got paid off being yourself. It just exploding. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, you know, my
love yourselves as artists, man. That's what this iAccess Radio is for, man. And I want to super thank you for even putting this together, just having this. I want to thank you for just being there. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely, like that means y'all flowers because not everybody's allowed to do this and talk their shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what other radio stations PHOENIXX has been to or I've been to, but this is one of them. It's on my resume.
But that's our heart. You know what I'm saying, and I'm really straight the heart. It's like, yo, this is our heart.
Trump said, I listen to a lot of drill rappers from the Bronx. He acts on fire.
Copy. Yeah, he's lit. He's lit.
Drunk is on it.
He's lit.
What, you had to say something?
He got two smiley faces.
He could pull up to the studio.
Big Al, you had to say something?
Yeah, we gotta get him on.
Cause you know.
And Dean said that's how you broke.
All right, cool. Thank y'all all for checking in. Once again, the lines are open. We're gonna switch gears a little bit. If you want to get in tune with PHOENIXX, tell them where they can find you. And Smooth, tell them where you can find them one more time. And make sure all of y'all are staying in tune. At 6:45, we are gonna have the Chucky's Cut, which is King L Smooth. Y'all gonna get a sample and y'all get the vote. Tell them where they can find y'all before we switch gears.
Basically, you can find me on all streaming platforms, but look me up on Instagram, PHOENIXX28, PHOENIXX28, and all my links is in the bio.
It's in the bio.
Yeah.
It's in the bio.
I mean, you can find me on King Smooth on everything. I mean, just look up King Smooth. You see the face, you see the name. You probably see the chain and all that extra stuff, but I don't wear my jewels everywhere I go. Man, gotta stay humble.
That's right.
Gotta stay humble. I keep the rings, though.
I
gotta
respect the
keep a
humble
watch.
person.
Gotta keep a watch on you, man, as a grown ass man. But listen,
I keep my watch.
Find me. If you can't find me, call the show right now, and then I'll show you how to find me.
347-708-0216.
0216. If you really want to know, we here.
We here. So like I said, Behind the Enemy Lines is a show where we talk about relationships from the male point of view, but we don't exclude the women. So Phoenix, we ain't gonna jump you, you know what I'm saying? But you gonna have to represent, put your chest out, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, we got another female here, so.
That's right, Producer P in the building.
He's right, but you got to give more to that, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, information is nothing without understanding.
Yeah.
Shout out
like
to Hov for teaching me that.
No, but you know what?
And shout out to Melly Beans.
And that's a good thing that you said with Hov. I would want to sit down with him. I don't want the 50 million. Because 50 million, you can have that money, but if you don't know how to use it the right way, you're not gonna. I will have the knowledge.
I'm taking 50 million.
I'm gonna take.
I'm saying no, because I want to use the knowledge because I'm gonna use the knowledge also is like how I meet you. Like into your people.
Hov not charging you 50 million for a conversation.
Exactly.
So I'm taking the 50 million, and then I probably use that to just pay Hov to talk to me.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
All right, now we've seen the comments coming up. So we got 3 topics. It's already 6:15. You know, we're a little bit behind, but it's all right. When you're having a good time, we here. You know what I'm saying? We change things. We could do that. So it's also wild card time. So if y'all want to throw something crazy out there, y'all could. But these are the 3 topics that we had to talk about today. Who's more afraid of relationships, men or women? We have that.
Women.
I'm
sorry.
He came right out. I guess that one.
I wasn't supposed to say that.
You got the itinerary in front of you. I didn't even get to read the other two.
You said it was wild card. You know what I'm saying? I just threw it.
He came out with the big joke, and he wanted to win that.
Yeah. Come on.
He about to say Uno.
We playing spades. Oh yeah, I love it.
And then we have something men say that makes women angry. Well, we got that one. And then we got what's worse, wasting time or wasting money. So
time.
Might as well let him start because he already said. I want to hear what he got to say.
All right.
About the first one.
All right, so let's start with that. Let's open it up. Who's more afraid of relationships, men or women? Tell us your thought. Smooth, you already opened it up?
I believe women are more afraid because women have the girlfriends. Women have the friends in their ears with the experiences and the this and the that.
So-called experience.
The so-called experience.
Because it's always bad. They always,
like
inform their
men are not talking about it like that. What men do is like, I'm not gonna lie, they kind of downplay women. So like when a guy gets a good girl, he's in the back of his head like, damn, like I don't know if this is like one of the chicks that one of my guys was talking about. So like that's his problem. He's not all the way at Gaza. That's on him. You know what I'm saying? But like, I think women just have too many friends that influence their own personal decisions because they really love their friends. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think guys love their friends, but you know what I'm saying? It's not like how women are when it comes to their relationships. I see everywhere I go, it's always like a conversation of relationships somewhere with women. With guys, you talking about sports, this, that. Yes. It's really nothing. It's really nothing about relationships. Like that's not really a topic. So that's why I say women have the upper hand because they're talking about it more. You know what I'm saying? Like
before we switch gears and let you answer that, do you think that more men need to be having that conversation about relationships?
Yes. Yo, shout out to my cousin, man, because like he told me like, yo, man, stop talking to me like, you know, you don't know I got a girl. Like stop texting me crazy stuff and asking me if I seen this picture of this girl and blah blah blah. Man, because I want my relationship, and I had to respect that. You get what I'm saying? And we need to talk about things like that amongst men.
We do not respect our boys'
and we don't. We tend to downplay it when a guy wants to be a Gaza. We think he's being like a whole female or whatever.
You might have to explain to the people that's watching that might not know what Gaza is. Let them know what the Gaza is.
Like, so a Gaza is a man to understand that he's a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's men and there's women. Men have a role in this life the same way that women have a role in this life. And sometimes they're interchangeable, but what they should be is connectable.
I like that. I like that.
You understand? So when a Gaza is a Gaza, he understands who he is as a guy and what he needs to do as a guy. And he just does that. You know, nothing can really waver him from, like, women can't make him be an evil person. So now he's like calling women bitches now, and like he's just doing all this extra shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and his friends or like men can't make him shift the way he looks at his girl. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a Gaza.
Nice.
100%. You know, he's a man's man.
I like that. Man's man, because that's what I say, man's man. All right, Phoenix.
Before she answers, Trump said, woman more afraid. We meet the right one, or we meet the right one. We go in. Woman meet the right one, and she gotta run him through the circus first. And that's
Okay, go ahead, Phoenix.
Because our friends.
How many of us
he
have
gonna do this, girl?
Let's be friends.
Check if he gonna do this, girl.
How much money he has?
How much money does he have? Is he gonna pay for us to go out, girl?
No. Negative.
To be honest, I don't think it's a matter of who's more afraid, man or woman. I feel like everybody has their own level of fear when it comes to relationships. That's how I feel, because sometimes I feel like, especially with society today, and especially with the memes and everything going on social media, I feel like it's hard. Everybody's waiting for the other person to kind of mess up and be like,
that's so funny.
But is it true? Is it true?
and be like, I knew it.
It's
See,
true.
the memes were real. The horoscopes are real. This is real, you know? I feel like everybody is kind of scared to give themselves because of either past traumas, what they see now. There's no loyalty or love in this world today. So it's a matter of who's going to break that cycle. Like, who's going to break the cycle? I don't think it's whether it's who's more afraid. It's like, when is this cycle going to be broken so we could go back to what it's supposed to be? Like, nobody should be scared of loving. Everybody wants companionship. Let's be real. We're human, right? But I just feel like some people
I don't know,
are
they
just
got
like,
that song out right now.
I don't know, I'd rather be single.
Fresh nigga free, how I go? I ain't got a kid about me. I'm
Yeah, we're not promoting that. I ain't gonna hold you, man. She did her thing. She did her thing. She did her thing. But it's no fuck niggas up here. So let's not talk about that. You know what I'm saying?
We got because we talking now to some of the kids that are maybe 30 and younger, and then we talking to some of the older ones that are trying to be younger. So we gotta let them know that small perspective that they might see on Instagram 1,000 times.
Because you definitely tapped in. That song is the reason. You know what I'm saying?
We hit.
Yeah,
we hit.
So what makes you?
Women are more afraid. Yeah, we read that one. Yeah, it's on the list.
I got a question because earlier, right? WIZZ wanted to tap in. And he was like, you know, if anybody else wanted to tap in, you know.
Yeah, you was like, you was just shutting them down.
Yeah, so like, what's gonna make
tap in?
Wait, hold on.
Get a smooth.
When I say about tap in, I understand.
Hold on.
Let's relax.
Let me read this real quick. You take 50 mil, you better have a plan to make 150, or you'll be living out of a hole for the duration of what you may be in a very short-lived career.
Do you buy a new truck?
That's from Melly Beans. Go. You want to attack that first? Go.
Yeah. Because
don't forget, we coming back to you on that. As soon as he finished, we coming right back to that.
$50 million. Do y'all understand the amount of money that is? Like, y'all, do y'all? Okay. It's a lot of fucking money. So I don't think anybody should downplay $50 million at all. If you're not a millionaire. If you're not a millionaire, don't downplay $50 million at all like it's shorties.
Yeah, but see, and you know why I like the way you went at that? Because see, now we're in the era where everybody's learning how to do everything on the internet, putting their time in, going through YouTube and all these other places. So I done seen people going from not knowing how to tie their shoelaces to building a whole engine on YouTube. And see why I say take the 50 million, because ideas without finances leaves you with nowhere. Man. So you need that financial support. So even if you're not fully making a plan, if you have the finances to start making a plan, then now we can bring that dream alive. You know what I mean? Because we all independent up here, right?
Yeah.
How much money have we spent over the years trying to get there? Okay, I don't even want y'all to say, but I know for a fact, thousands
6 figures
that I've blown, you know what I'm saying, with no support.
Well, I
So if
understand
you
what you're
have
saying,
that
but-
bank to put with your idea, how many
Okay.
more flowers
50
and seeds?
million
50
is a
million.
lot.
I'm
a lot of money.
Fucking
It's
money.
a lot of money.
Excuse my French.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
no,
say
you can
this.
cuss, it's all right.
I'm gonna say this. I mean, look.
Is it French?
To me,
Drunk said women are more afraid because they don't want to miss out on a better dude who might show up.
But you
Mm.
know,
I got 2 questions.
Go ahead.
But one thing I want to say
Go
is,
ahead.
first thing I want to say is, I learned music from being an artist and then behind the scenes. To me, it's like the business, learning the ins and outs, learning to go into where the people are hot, going to networking. To me, it's networking and all that. Because yeah, you can get 50 million, but if you don't know who the right person to use for the business.
again, it's
But wait,
50.
wait.
Do you know
But
how many
listen,
times
no.
you could fail
No, but I'm
with
just saying, but
50
yeah, but I
million?
understand, but knowledge,
Yeah.
knowledge. But my
You better
whole
get in
thing
here and
is,
act like you're a part of this show.
No,
Don't be
but-
acting on scared.
No, I'm
But
not.
my whole
I'm
thing
not.
is-
now. Don't be getting scared
no,
now.
I seen interns that came in and became big. I
Yeah, but
saw.
Wiz.
No lie. I saw Diddy when he started at Uptown. He used to be at Howard, jumping on the train. That's my whole thing. Hard work.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
not gonna.
That's what I'm just saying. But
we're
my
not gonna
whole
take
thing is
nothing away
just
from hard
learning.
work.
No, I'm just saying learning and all that, and then networking with the people who's doing this. That's what I'm saying. I would take the. I want to know how you got this.
There's no
Right.
guarantee.
That's what that's going to do
I
for
don't
you.
mind to work and come in as an intern and to make that money.
Yeah, but when you come in as an intern, you got to be depending on what age you come in as an intern. Let's not forget about that, right?
Mhm.
Because see, 50 million. I'm not taking 50 million just to have in my pocket. How many more events can I go with 50 million in my pocket? How many more big parties or big interviews or big situations I could just be in the room when I can financially do it? Let's not talk. Let's not.
Mindset is not.
I'm not saying the mindset is there, but that's what we got to remember. A lot of situations, I've been able to grow with Better Green Entertainment, even being on iAccess Radio. If I didn't have the finances to come meet you that day for this show, Better Green Entertainment is not birth. I mean, behind the enemy lines is not birth. You understand what I'm saying? Because I didn't have to think, do I have enough money to make it to the show? Do I have it? Being financially set up helps you be in the circles that you're supposed to be in. And that's what 50 mil is going to do.
I'm saying a lot of times, and you gotta understand, and what he
I
said.
ain't gonna lie to you. I get what he's saying too.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
I get
Kevin, when the interview he said
get
with
it.
Kevin Hart, he said there's doors, a lot of doors that they won't allow.
There's doors behind doors.
Yeah, fact.
That's what I'm trying to say.
And that 50 million not gonna help you get there.
It's not gonna help you.
Oh, that's not.
You.
Big Al, you want to say something?
It's you. They want you. They want you.
Big Al, you want to say something? I know I'm putting you on the spot, but you know what I'm talking about. You know, I'm saying my whole thing.
It's just that's the whole Basquiat thing. I use Basquiat when people say this thing because Basquiat walked into a restaurant and sat next to Andy Warhol when he wasn't even invited to the dinner and just started participating.
You know Basquiat, and you look at JC here,
friends,
and you Google Basquiat.
But that wasn't a money thing.
No, that wasn't a money thing.
It was I'm me.
I'm me. Yeah, and you're gonna have those anomalies that are not afraid to just be me. And that's just you. But for some of us that are building our smaller companies, that are building from the bottom ground up, you know, having a nice
cushion
to be able to say, oh snap, you know what? There's a show happening on Monday. Well, if I don't go to work, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be able to pay for that. But you know what? I can afford to take this day off now because I got a little financial setup to go and I might meet XYZ. Right. You know, it helps.
So if I may interject real quick. All right. Here's the thing. And you're talking to somebody who's got over 30 years in the music business. I've been around just about everybody who can do it and tried to do it, and even those who couldn't make it and couldn't do it. The bottom line is not really about the money. It's about the networking and the relationships that you build with the knowledge and the creativity that comes with it. Because if you don't know nobody, you can have all the money in the world. Okay? You present that project, they ain't trying to see you. Okay? You could put $1 million behind it, but if they're not affiliated with your name and they don't like what you're doing, they make a call, tell everybody, yo, don't give that no energy. That's what they're going to do. They're not going to give it no energy. So it's truly about who you know, how you moving in the industry, and what you're doing so that everybody can see that you're a part of the team.
Yeah, I said a line, right? And I was like, it's not my net worth, it's my network.
Mm-hmm.
So when I fall, I can still bounce back because the net works.
Yeah. I like that.
You get what I'm saying? Like that's the people around you. You know,
I hear you.
Like that. That's what he said was 100% true.
Yeah, no, it is, and you know, like I said, I still want 50 million.
No, definitely.
Okay, I mean, like this to me, I would take the 50 million, and I'd be like,
Cause Jay-Z might be at
I'm gonna
dinner,
live off of this, buy my nice house and all that. I'm gonna be real.
Jay-Z might be in the dinner, and he might not be obligated to say nothing.
Nothing.
Nah, he's gonna keep
you might not even know what to ask.
To me, I'm gonna tell
seriously.
You. No, but you know what?
I'd rather pay somebody $100,000 to prepare me to go talk to this nigga. And then let's go do that.
No, I'm gonna tell you.
I got 50 million.
Yeah, I got 50 million.
But on the real,
I've been taxes. I might have 30.
I'm gonna tell you.
I don't have 30.
I'm gonna tell.
Pay my taxes.
Brian Reed, who's L.A. Reid brother, I had a good relationship with him. I had to bring him music. The same brother who signed Jay-Z to a single deal and dropped them. He had Jay-Z. Like that. I worked at TBT. They had asked. I mean, when what's the name just went to Def Jam, they had the opportunity to sign Ja Rule, X. What's the name? Steve was like, no.
Yeah, but that's
my whole thing is people don't. I mean, they don't take chances. My whole thing is, but my whole thing is like, yo.
Harry King Carter said peace. Whoever, Harry King Carter.
Peace, Harry King Carter.
Thank you for checking in.
What's the girl that what's her name? She risked her whole job to sign Nas.
Oh, I can't remember off the top.
Oh, you talking about what's her name?
Somebody should know her name.
She on Columbia, right?
Yeah, I can't remember.
Somebody should know her name. I don't know her name right now, but I know her face.
I know what you're talking about.
I know her face. But she definitely risked her whole job to sign Nas, and she talks about it. She got a whole book about it. Like,
but look at who was behind Nas though.
What you mean? Look at who was behind Nas?
What's the name from Third Base?
You know, like Nas was getting. Nas was a kid too.
Yeah,
he had a lot of people.
He was a kid.
He was a kid like this, like Chow.
Let's get back to
oh no, we was getting back to that. We digress.
I know, we digress.
We digress.
This was getting crazy over here.
Listen, we gonna silence all the questions, right, with this money stuff. Okay. 3 out of 4 of us is taking the 50 mil.
So, but okay, let me ask her a question. Because everybody, we heard the word loyal and love. Which is more important to you in a relationship, loyalty or love?
That's a good question.
I hate that question.
Yeah, you put on the spot.
It's a dumb question. Not to you. Not to you.
Yeah.
I just hate that question.
Loyalty. Like, what you gonna do behind my back? Like, I hope you not showing me this just because you're in front of my face and then behind my back you over here being a snake. Like, loyalty is needed. I mean, both is important, but loyalty. Because what love comes
hand in hand.
Hand in hand.
Can't watch one without that.
Right.
So I hate that question when people ask that question. It's like you trying to test people's character to see.
Because my thing is, look, when you love somebody, you don't want to hurt them. That's how you don't want to hurt them.
Nah, when you love somebody, you should hurt them.
Some people
should.
Yeah.
Some people.
Why?
Some people have love.
But sometimes the truth is hurtful.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt if they know that it's coming from a good place.
That
like if
matter. That does not matter. Because when you speak that loyalty word, right? When I'm talking the truth, that's a part of me being loyal.
Right.
So if it hurts you, I apologize. But shit, the loyal is telling you that's foul and you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't be like this, or I should, or however.
Yeah.
And you may not like that transaction, but that's loyalty.
Yeah.
Because you needed me to tell you that because you love me, right?
So
if I ain't tell you that and you ain't catch that attitude, you would never respected it. You still like nothing would change.
Right.
So you got to understand that hand in hand, and sometimes love hurts and loyalty
It's supposed to.
It is what.
But not in like a way where you like purposely hurting this person. Now you cheating on them and doing all this other stuff. It's like
loyalty. There, you going beyond the.
I know, but I'm saying like. It's right. What I'm saying is, it's the way you go off about it. Because yes, you love somebody, and you may see them doing something wrong, so you tell them about it. But they shouldn't be hurt because they know it's coming from a place of love. Like,
but when you get hurt, when you hurt, right? Somebody tell you something that's hurt. Do you think about the place where they're coming from, or do you 9 times out of 10 react?
That 9 times out of 10.
I mean, sometimes you react, but
9 times out of 10. That's why
she going.
That's a whole nother.
Y'all going in the studio and
as an adult, right?
Yeah.
As an adult, when you make somebody feel bad, don't take blame for that.
J. Cole net worth is 60 million, and he went with Jay-Z for at least 10 years. Give me the 50 million. I'm with you, drunk. That's what I'm saying.
You see, he over there researching. Yo, drunk is a super fan. You gotta get him a t-shirt, backpack, face mask.
I like drunk.
I like drunk too. I like drunk too. What was I going with that?
No, she ran off because she knew she had to answer that question. She had to answer that question.
It was getting real.
It was getting real.
It was
that
heat.
We put that heat on behind it.
The reason why I asked that song because
Yo, shout out to your Reasonable Doubt Straight t-shirt too. Definitely.
Yeah. Nah. Tell me about your t-shirt too. I see you over there.
Oh yeah, Ricky
Rubin.
Come on.
Hey man, you know what I did, man. Better man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Listen, you gotta follow. To me, you understand. I'm old school. I follow this. You look at Russell. Russell was a roommate to who in NYU?
Rick.
Yes. Who had money? Who had money?
This guy.
Yes.
Rick Rubin.
This guy.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
This guy. You know
Rick
what they
Rubin.
did? They split 250.
Yes, and then
They
with Leo
split
Cohen,
250.
we're partying with Leo Cohen's. Who Leo Cohen's parents own? Banks. You go where the money is. I'm saying without you like this, I'm saying you use the knowledge, and you have the knowledge. You come with your knowledge,
Take the
and then you
50.
utilize what you get to get into the water. Because you gotta remember, 50 million, yeah, like this. But
50 million. I could create a
if
Def
I'm
Jam with 50
endorsed by
million.
Jay-Z, I'm getting in the building. I'm getting in the first building.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah. All right. So what you just said was the same thing as having 50 mil. Rick.
Yeah,
Ricky. Leo.
But
the
yeah,
money.
but who? But
if we got the money, we could just do it.
Yeah, but
networking.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, but networking.
Network happened behind the door
because at the time,
Melly
we
Beans,
wasn't getting there.
you trying to find out what my plan is.
It's easy with the money, but a blackface was not getting there.
So
y'all see what Melly Beans just said?
What he said?
What's the plan once the 50 mil is obtained? That's not for me to share on live network right now.
I'm just
That's
saying,
for me and my team behind enemy lines. We putting that together. But you know, once again, as long as you got a blueprint to get something started, you take the money. That's just my personal opinion. But we're not going to sit here and make this about
give me the
about
first
50
level.
mil. No, because we behind that. Stop with. We behind enemy lines right now. Y'all better start asking some relationship questions out here.
All right,
because we want to talk to the people and these young kids and educate them.
Yeah, we gotta get into the mental.
How to get the crown right. Y'all trying to wave the little butterfly thing and make us lose our content. I'm taking 50 mil. She's taking 50 mil. Wiz don't want the 50. King is taking the 50. That's all y'all need to know.
Let me fund all the things I got.
Y'all spend your money.
Oh, this is what I want to ask you.
50 million.
What? Because let's get back to
this. Like, you know, who's more afraid?
Who's more afraid?
In relationships thing, right?
Who's more afraid? We want y'all to put it in the chat right now. Who's more afraid, men or women,
the
to be in relationships?
The minute Wiz was like, your relationship, Phoenix was like, no. Relationships. Out of
Scrap
here. No, put that in the whole back. What are you scared of?
What are you afraid of?
I'm not scared. It's just that I know that
I
ain't ready. Like,
sure?
There's still a lot of things that I still need to tackle as an individual, as a female.
Because men say that.
So I don't want to go in a relationship. Like, let's say the guy is all in, and then I just jump in it because of feelings, and then like I'm giving mixed signals. I'm remembering past traumas. Now I'm projecting my stuff onto him. I'm not gonna do that.
And you know it's crazy because we touched on that in our last
heal
episode.
myself, and I'm just focused.
Yeah,
you know.
Melly Beans said, "Right train, wrong arrow." We hear you, Melly Beans, and we touched on that.
Facts.
We don't think we ain't see that. He's just trying to slide shit in there, like, you know. Anyway, we're not going back to that right now. We touched on that on our last show. You know, when we said how long in a relationship before you let go of old issues, right? So we touched on that, right?
What do you mean by old issues?
We're gonna get to that. We'll get back to that. But like she just said, you know, I might be bringing back my past trauma, which could have been anything as easy as the boyfriend not being able to cope with her doing singing on the stage. Let's say that.
Why would you have that conversation before we did all this extra stuff?
Because we had it last show. That's why we got new topics. But we can do a part 2 and have you come up with that. But that fear, because see, I was going over some of the statistics, right? most women 25 and under ain't trying to have a relationship. Most women 25 and over, they trying to get in where they fit in. Then you have men. I heard yesterday on the show, 80% of men over 40, if they got their together, they are not trying to get in a relationship.
Hell no.
Not trying. These are the numbers. And then you had, I think it was another place where 70% of women feel that they don't want to be in a committed relationship either. So you're in that 70% by saying, okay, you know what? I'm at this point. I'm not even gonna get this guy a try. Maybe that's the guy that's gonna help you get to where you want to be. What if you, because of your fears of being afraid, you miss out on what you need to get you to that next?
Really, you guys think it's fair? I say I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I don't think it's a fair. It's just knowing myself and knowing how relationships played out before. Like, and I have.
But this one could be different.
Yeah, it can be. But then what if I F it up because I don't know what is in front of my face? Because I didn't heal myself.
Oh, she didn't heal.
I didn't heal. I have to heal before I jump into something new. Like, I'm not about to hop. Like, I'm not doing that.
We don't want you to hop.
Nobody wants the funny right.
No, I'm not doing that. Like, I want to make sure that he doesn't have to do much reassuring, even though reassuring is nice. That's like one of my love languages. But I feel like I need to rediscover me first, without the trauma, without the heartache, without all of this other stuff, in order for the relationship to get to the best point that it could be.
Okay. Because us men, we'll be jumping in like this, like the rope.
Yeah, and then y'all be like,
not all men.
A lot of men.
A lot of boys do that.
No.
A lot of boys do that. I'm not gonna say men.
I know. I'm not.
A lot of boys do that.
Tell us what kind of men you talking about.
I'm talking about some men that don't heal. That they'll just like, okay,
those are boys.
But those boys.
They're not trying to play, but they're trying to escape of being hurt and just want to like this and not really over.
Oh, get them smooth. Get them smooth.
Boys. I'm not playing that game when it comes to men, bro. I swear to, yeah, bro.
And we can't.
I'm not playing that game at all, man. If you gonna call yourself a man, you better stand on that 10 toes. Because I know niggas that'll punch you in your mouth.
No, but some men I know do that.
You a whole boy.
Yeah, but
stand
on not to play with a woman's heart. He's into it, but he's not really healed.
So then
how she says would come up with the ex.
You're not a man. Don't call yourself a man. Just call yourself a player.
Some people don't.
I like that. Do that.
See, but my whole thing is rather than deal with it.
Don't step into the realm of men.
But you see, gotta ask yourself.
Don't step into the realm of men like that.
Is he really trying to be healed? Is he taking the steps to heal himself?
No,
right.
A
lot of people don't do that.
You can't. But you can't say you don't know. We in the world right now where the information is there. And it's been put in there. So now I'm gonna talk from my personal self right now. If I don't try to find what I'm looking for and find an antidote to fix what's going on with me, is it her fault? It's my fault.
That's a you thing.
That's a me thing, right? So if this guy is still running around, I don't want to say what age he is, but he's over 40. Let's say over 40. If you over 40 and you still want to be in the Players Club, being a player, then don't call yourself that. Just say you're a player.
Yeah.
Let the title fit who you are. You know what I'm saying? If you're a womanizer, then say you're a womanizer. Let the title fit who you are. You still gonna have a crown and a king for that specific lane. You know what I'm saying?
My boy he settled down in a relationship. But my whole thing is he just broke up with one chick like 3 to 4 months ago that he was with for a while, and he jumped into a relationship. He's not seeing nobody, but I'm saying to me it's like
that's not healthy.
Yeah,
but everybody don't heal the same way or take the same time to heal either.
Which is why we will forever have this cycle.
No, I don't think so.
And you break up and jump into another one.
I think so.
2 months later.
Yeah, that's why I was like
it's about organization. Is your mind organized? Is your mental? Are you mentally organized?
So if that person is mentally organized, the timing may not seem right for you outside looking in. But if the ABCs are connected and he's right or she's right, why hold back on them moving in the situation?
Right.
What I'm saying, because I just want to adapt, because I don't want y'all to go crazy on the organization part of the mentality. Is what I'm saying is when you can be alone and be happy,
yes,
and just be chilling. And If somebody says they're gonna come see you and they don't, and you just like, oh,
Okay,
right,
whatever.
Go watch. If you could do that,
Yeah.
then you can do other things that involve other people.
Yeah.
Because you don't need other people.
Right.
You are accepting of other people.
Right.
There's a big difference. It's the people that need other people that fuck people's mental up. Catch attitudes when you can't be around and stuff like that. Like
they need to work on
you
themselves.
need to work on yourself. Like,
work on yourself.
That's the same
Heal, rediscover.
So that goes back to when I was saying loyalty and love. You know what I'm saying? If I love you, I'm gonna tell you the truth, and that truth might hurt you. You might start crying and all this extra stuff. But I was loyal enough to let you know this.
Yeah.
You needed to hear that because maybe you thought something else. So you gotta respect that.
Yeah, of course.
And then it just goes from there. If you can eat that and go, you know what, I really love this person. I'm glad that he told me that. When she told me that, and then we can build. Like, did he tell me this to build? Did she tell me this to build, or did he or she tell me this because this is the end?
Right.
You gotta identify those conversations. Is this an end or be all conversation, or is this like we need to say this to build conversation? And I think people get into their emotions and they can't identify what conversations are.
True. Yeah. That is true.
We're our time schedule is a little bit different. She's afraid of disloyalty. That's what Melody Bean said. And I'm gonna get to that in 1 second. Our schedule is a little off, so we're gonna get ready to get into Chucky Cut, not right now. About another 5 to 10 minutes. We're gonna get an extended version today. We're gonna go to about 7:30. So everybody, make sure y'all staying on, make sure y'all staying in tune. The phone lines is open 347-708-0216. Behind the enemy lines, tell a friend, tell a friend.
And we had 61 on the live. We was doing good on live today. We was doing good on live.
I think that that women are more afraid of being in relationships right now, especially in the younger generation. And I just feel like they've been programmed and they've been taught that they can win and get more by themselves versus being in a relationship. I see younger men, they're kind of lost right now. They're kind of lost right now because the effect of the group, and then it's more like a sheep herd mentality right now where whatever my boys is doing, I'm doing. Versus when I was coming up, it was my man can be doing whatever, but if this is what I want to do, that's what men did, that's what kings did. I stood on what I stood on. This is why if I'm loyal or I want to be in a relationship, this is what I did, regardless. And it didn't change if you was my friend or not. Now, I use that to segue into this because there were 7 factors that was brought up in the studies that I was doing. I want y'all to tell me how y'all feel about it. And these were supposed to be the things that you look out for men or women. If you see these things, then you know they're not ready to be in a relationship.
Red flags.
So yeah, I wouldn't say red flags. So we talked about red flags in our last show too. So I wasn't gonna say red flags. Melody said, "Damn, how long ago was her last relationship that she's feeling this way?" Yeah, well, what's up? What's up? You gotta answer that. You gotta answer that.
2 years ago, and 2 years ago, I came home too. So I wasn't living like right now. Just put it out there. Like I was living out with the dude and everything. Like we was trying to.
We thought you was in jail, bro. Like, what you talking about?
The relationship before that.
Did we check to make sure the CEO?
Yeah, like what?
Listen,
fresh out, Remy mom.
Ain't nothing to go back.
I got shame to hear.
Fresh out, ain't no need to go back.
Shout out to Mr. McCommodore, man.
No, but the relationship before that one, 10 years, and that one was bad. Like it was. My friends stopped being my friends. Like I wasn't seeing my family. I wasn't seeing my friends. I was a mess.
Drunk said either women move on too quick without healing or take 7 years to heal from a relationship. There's no in between.
Hold on, wait, I have to say something though. They do say that it takes half the time to get over a relationship. But I'm just trying to understand, like, do guys get upset with a female that's being honest with them? Like, listen, I don't want to jump into a relationship with you because of it's not you, it's me. Like, are men really upset that a woman can keep it that real with them?
You know what happens?
Like, why?
I want to say something.
I would think that you would respect that.
He's gonna answer that.
I want to say something.
Go ahead.
If I went from like if I bagged you and I was on player mode, right, and like we did everything, you know what I'm saying, and then like now that we've done everything, if I took the position to say, yo, like what are we doing? If I took that position and you curved me, Yeah, I got an attitude. Because I was waiting for you to ask me what we doing. We done did everything. Fuck is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? It's been like, you know, and I fuck with you. I call you in the morning. I text. I make sure you. If I'm doing that, I'm literally waiting for you to ask me, what are we doing? I'm waiting for that.
Good morning, gorgeous.
Yeah, good morning and all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for that.
Did you eat?
And I sent you, yo, here's $100 for the week. Go get that. That's your lunch for the week. You know, like do your thing.
Hell yeah, you spending money.
If I'm doing that, just because I spent $100 on champagne for a day, do your thing, whatever. Nigga, ask me some questions. Figure out where my mentality is at.
Like, Melly Bean said true that. Oh yeah, we read this one by Drunk already. That's why we're answering that question now. Go ahead, Wiz.
No, I'm just saying, some dudes' mentality, like, they're not going to ask that question. They're just going to wait till she says that word.
Time.
What are we doing?
Time and money. Yeah.
What are we doing?
I will say my answer is
dudes step in relationships. They'll think mentally, oh, that's my girl.
That's true.
She's like this.
Some bitch ass niggas out here.
Like, yo, they ain't not even ask. Like, yo, after you're doing this,
sucker for love.
Yeah, as soon as you hit, that's my girl.
It's all right. When you know, hey, listen, man. First of all, my answer is yes. Men do feel a type of way, even if they don't show it. And you have to say something about it. Because once again, you might still need your time. You know what I mean? But they might see something in you that you don't see in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that's why they're investing that time. So we might have to be told, you know, all right, slow down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But we also want to know that if I feel you a diamond in the rough, Aladdin, nigga, jump. You trust me? Jump.
I ain't gonna hold you. As a Gaza, I done fell back a lot of times on some girls that I've done everything with. You know what I'm saying? And I be wanting to be like, but I think I be jumping out the window. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not. I don't really want to do this, and they telling me, like, yo, bro, you really don't want to be my boyfriend. Like, come on. Like, I see how you move around every day. Like, stop that. Stop lying to yourself because you like me for 2 days.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I get that too. Niggas really gotta check themselves.
Drunk said thought she was behind enemy lines.
You are. The heat is on. The heat is on. The heat is on.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta stop acting like men. Period. You know, like get into your bag of emotions.
That's right. And it's all right. And that's what
into your
and
bag
that's
of
what I feel society and music and some of the shows is painting, that they gotta be what I learned the other day, stonewalling, right? And just blocking you out. Now they're letting you have. All right, I get it. If I say I love you on the first day, I mean, you might have that thing. I mean, you know, if you say that, you sing the song, you
actions speak louder than words.
So give me a chance for my actions to come through. If you're not giving me a chance,
he just said he sent you $100 for the week.
I've also been the guy.
Okay.
Also been the guy. With the girl. And she like, yo, look, this nigga like he loves me.
That's what they said.
This nigga loves you.
He's a simp.
Sorry.
What's the word? He's a simp.
Why does he love you so much? But you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I'm doing that for my ego.
Yeah.
I need to do that.
Yeah.
Because deep down inside, I'm mad that it's another nigga.
Yeah. See that? You hear that, ladies and gentlemen?
I'm mad about that.
You hear that, ladies and gentlemen?
I'm mad about that. When I go back home, it's like, yo, do I curve her or do I double down? Because she got a nigga that's like, he love her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta. But
now,
so let me ask you a
question.
question.
Hold on, Wiz. Before you leave that statement, right? If a young man came to you with that same scenario, what would you tell him about doubling down or moving on?
Nah, just move on, bro. Because you know it's 3-1. Like factuals, it's 3-1. If you need some help with your mentality, call me every day. You want to call her? We can go out, smoke. We can fix that.
Okay.
We can meet other girls, but I'm gonna help you through that. You're not gonna be by yourself on that.
Nice.
She's that girl.
She doesn't matter if she doesn't matter if she no listen. She doesn't matter if she doesn't want it. That doesn't. I'm not telling you to remove it. Just put it to the side, and when she come back, embrace her. Give her a hug, but you know,
let it go. If you come back, that's yours.
Slow her ass down. Like you can't come back and just be my girl. You better come back and cook, do some shit. You know what I'm saying? You better earn this comeback because you really curved
that
me.
Work. Let me ask you a question. Now, would it hurt when a woman which hurt more? If a man says, I want the FWB, or a woman FWB? Friends with benefit. woman, I mean, a man, it would hurt a man more because men like if he enter, he like I don't want that.
Yo, what happens with the FWBs with guys is like when they find out it's other guys.
Yes, that emotional kick in.
Then they try to like.
That's what I don't get.
They try to like, do things, but if he's a Gaza, like I said, he's gonna know how to make her only think about him.
Yeah. Hold on. Cause we got a question. He said, ask her. Damn, he said, ask her. How can a woman say she's healing and still be smashing other guys? Was that it?
That's a good ass question.
No. I think that's what it was.
That was the question.
That was the question.
What's that the question? Now y'all gotta confirm that.
How can they say that guys is healing?
Ain't nobody hit this issue.
How guys are healing?
Where the question at?
Yeah, he said, Drunk said, how can she say that girls are healing but they still smashing other guys?
That's part of the healing process.
That's part of the healing process?
I'm gonna call it that.
It can't.
I'm gonna call it that.
It could be some of the healing
but
process.
You need to speak on this.
What you mean smashing other guys? Like mad guys? Like
other men.
I mean,
you are
multiple.
Nah, that's not a part of the healing process.
Matter of fact, hold on. I might go ahead and say it.
Hold on. Let's keep it real. Y'all ladies, don't smash somebody. No, y'all call that person out the dugout like that. Y'all know
that's a lie. So
no,
I believe for me, that's a lie. I'm not going to nothing old. I don't want nothing old.
They go to the bullpen. They go right to the bullpen.
No.
I'm saying they go right to the bullpen.
No.
You ain't somebody that you know is safe. That's crazy.
What?
You ain't have it. If you ain't
going back, you ain't have it.
You ain't have it. Oh.
Why am I traveling backwards? I'm the one that's like, nah, I'm good.
X. I'm saying somebody that you know, like
you got something in the bullpen.
Because
I
stopped.
Hey, Drunk, repost your question, Drunk.
Like this.
Bring in the left.
I need something new. Like just like how y'all guys are. Y'all always want.
But do y'all women fear new sex?
Huh?
Do women fear new sex?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Do women fear new
Maybe
sex?
some do.
I think so.
I can't speak for every woman.
New sex. Like,
for y'all out there listening,
when you're in a relationship and that relationship ends, do y'all honestly fear having sex with a new person?
I do not think so. But like I said, I can't.
You're a woman.
I know, but I'm saying I can't speak for other women. I can
you.
speak for myself.
I'm asking you.
No, I don't fear that shit. I don't fear.
Tell them to call in.
I did. Hold on.
Or they can go right to our Access Radio on Facebook or YouTube, and your comments will pop right on up. So while they doing that, these were supposed to be 7 signs that men or women might have to show that they're afraid of commitment. So the first one is fear. All right. How y'all feel about fear being one of the first ones?
Oh, that's definitely it.
That's definite.
Fear is the number one. What is it? Like it's like fear of something. Like fear carries everything.
And they got their squad in their ear.
No, but like mentally, fear is a part of your emotion. So it's gonna carry more of your mental thought process or your mentality. So fear is definitely up there.
Number 2 was too much pressure. How you feel about too much pressure?
Where's the pressure coming from?
Yeah.
I guess the pressure would be like, okay, like you were saying, this guy met you 2 days and then the 3rd day he's like, I love you.
I love you.
Pressure,
yeah, that's pressure. Like
I thought you said we could be a thing.
I thought we could be a thing.
I'm a fan. I heard your song and I'm just
and now you don't want that heat.
What happened? Did you lie to me as a fan?
Listen, fellas and ladies, can we take a second just to clear up some of these questions that
yes, we got you.
I'm gonna go ahead and read through them. Okay. Melly Bean says actions are the only thing that speaks. He also says the guy has to check that emotion. Drunk says ask her why women claim they healing but still smashing dudes. And Melly Bean says that's not healing. She's a whore. Real women don't do that.
She's a whore.
I wouldn't say she's a whore.
I wouldn't say she's a whore either.
It could be part of the healing process for her though.
Like let's say, all right,
do it too.
I don't care.
Let's say the girl's been celibate for a little minute.
Uh-huh.
How you go from celibate to 10?
It's all right.
I don't know, but I can't speak for all women. I'm.
Yo, she grabbing the mic right now. She want to
we're all human, right? We all human. Like
I don't mind you having a good time. If you, as long as you protect it, you're doing what you want to do. The number body count.
Not you, but like women. Are you guys offended that men call y'all hoes? Because if you don't mind it,
because
like you offended? Y'all call us niggas all the time.
But niggas
a whore and a nigga is not the same thing.
I'm saying this for a fact.
Whore and niggas.
When a woman calls a man,
y'all gotta call in and tell us what y'all think about that.
And like, it's a difference because y'all say it with that arrogance and that aggression where it's like y'all can't find another word.
Nah, I would call a man a hoe if I feel like he's a hoe.
But I think
a nigga like
can be
hoes
and whores.
Nigga, you a bitch ass nigga. This nigga, this. No, like don't do that. I don't like that. That's the same thing.
I don't know. I don't know. I think
eat the words. That's all I'm saying. Eat the words.
But I think that word.
Eat the words.
But I think that word is universal. I think it's universal.
It is.
Being a whore or being a slut is universal.
It is.
I don't think it's just a male or female.
Accept it.
What about? I mean, yeah, but like use it when you need to use it.
If the girl, give me lit.
Give me lit.
Oh my God.
Up in this clip. You know what I'm saying?
You can't go around calling every female a whore, like
especially if they just out there doing it. I don't have
just because you may think, oh, all women are the same.
No,
like no, what the hell?
We're not
like
saying that.
But I feel
we got the facts. We got the files.
But if you got the facts, then that's different than just coming out like because your feelings are hurt. Like you know,
the whole fact. Let me do the whole fact. Listen. It's 7 o'clock, right? It's 7 o'clock. Al, let's put the sign up there for them to know how they can vote for the Chucky's Cut, and we're gonna get into Chucky's Cut right now. And then we're gonna finish our topic. For all you guys that's commenting, please continue to comment. So we're gonna get into the Chucky's Cut. Smooth, why don't you tell them about the Chucky's Cut?
Yo, the Chucky's Cut is basically what y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all vote to see what's in and what's out. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all like it? Do y'all love it? Or get the fuck out of here, man.
Yo, we need you to sing that as your voice name. Yo, we need that voice.
Yeah, we need
that voice.
You see that they got the Chucky doll up here. I thought it was a Supreme Chucky doll. Y'all know me, big Supreme head. You know what I'm saying? But they got the Chucky doll up here. So tap into the Chucky Cut. 347-708-0216. iAccess Radio. They got the YouTube channel. They got the Facebook. Tap in. Because they about to play one of my tracks. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all cut it, I want addresses.
What's up?
Peace, Warbucks.
And Melanie said you're not
celibate.
Oh, he said.
What he said?
What? He said you're not celibate running
Smash.
around.
Okay, listen up, people. This is how we're gonna do this. To vote, go to crowd.live. That's crowd.live and enter code capital Z, capital E, capital N, capital K, and capital Q. Okay? That's how you vote.
Say that again. Capital Z.
It's on the screen.
Oh, it's not up on our side yet.
It's about to come on yet.
Oh,
okay, yeah. Capital Z, capital E, capital N, capital K, capital Q.
So yes, you guys will be able to vote on it. Smooth, tell them the title and name of the song.
Yeah, the song is called All I Ever. Y'all gotta go to crowd.live, capital Z, E, N, K, Q. Those are all caps. And vote for the song, man. I hope y'all can see this on my live.
Keep it or cut it, baby.
But listen, the song is called All I Ever. It's produced by super producer Cover, COD, Clean and Dirty. You know what I'm saying? And it's basically like all I ever. It's really my life. Like all I've ever did, done, want to do, want to get to. It's really me. Trust me. Ask about me. Google me.
I don't understand. Clean or dirty?
Mom.
Good. Surely looking good. All I ever did was know how to get raised in the jungle and stuff to fight a vet. All I ever know was money, a lot of it. I'd have been broke and rich, I got the fix. All I had was homes and no, I never tricked. All I ever did was know they needed it.
All I ever paid was dues like it was rent. Now all I ever break is rules I never been. I didn't hit Vegas with grands and made it back. I didn't went to college with debt and bought it back. I didn't went the mile of driving no gas. I done been on through hoods with no pass. I'm coming to see a woman, I'm leaving without a cash. If anybody touch me, they coming, no questions asked. So all I ask from y'all is this world peace, cause you ain't never really met a artiste. Tesla's drive itself, got me all impressed. Toasted with millionaires, they like the way I address. They tell a nigga to dream, I'm feeling like Martin King. When I come through, they don't know I'm taking everything. All I ever did was know how to get raised in the jungle and stuff up out of it. All I ever know was money, a lot of it. I'd have been broke and rich, I got the fix. All I had was homes and no, I never tricked. All I ever did was know they needed it. All I ever paid was dues like it was rent. Now all I ever break is rules I never been. Now all a nigga wanted was trucks, fuck a Benz. I'm on the highway like move or get hit. I'm in the new groove, a lane nobody in. Cause with me when I took trains, nobody went. I'm trying to tug knots in pockets I don't fit. It ain't cause jeans is tight, cause it's a grip. I ain't bragging, I'm complaining. I wanna bring it to spin. Throw the cash in the bag, feeling like I hit a lick. When strippers hit the pole, I throw it. That's my event. That's reinvesting in my investments. The whole time I'm making money that's well spent. I'm talking about the time and the money that win-win. All I ever did was know how to get raised in the jungle and stuff if I'd have been. All I ever know was money, a lot of it. I'd have been broke and rich, I got the fix. All I had was homes and no, I never tricked. All I ever did was know they needed it. All I ever paid was dues like it was rent. Now all I ever break is rules I never been.
Went to college with that and bought it back. Really went to Vegas with grains and got it back. Really went the mile of drive and no gas.
Yeah, I like that.
That was dope.
I like that.
Word.
I like that. I'm not surprised, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not surprised at all. I'm not surprised at all.
Shout out to my guys. I appreciate y'all. Yo, this is what I'm talking about. See, my guys love me and I love my guys,
Listen, man.
I love my guys.
Make sure they're going and voting right now. We want to see the numbers.
Send them to iaccessradio.com.
I access radio.
They can scan it. They can scan the QR code that's on the screen. You might have to go to another device. If you don't know, it's crowd.live. Go there, enter the code.
I need them thumbs up.
Z,
thumbs up
E,
me.
Talk
N,
to capital me. K, capital Q. Yo.
Yeah, you know what?
Surprised, man.
I ain't gonna hold you.
That joint, man. I love that joint.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But as like artists in New York, we gotta grind harder.
Yeah, fact.
We gotta do more. We gotta I was outside since like 10 a.m. downtown. I got back in the crib at like 2, 3 o'clock. Just like, excuse me, promoting the song. You know what I'm saying? Like just telling people, yo, listen, I got a new song out. Check it out. You got an iPhone, yo, check this out. You got and just doing that. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it filters, but you gotta keep going. You gotta consistency.
It's key.
Yeah.
It's key. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
I know artists right now who
keep them
got
keys in your pocket.
the barcode on his shirt. So scan.
That's a great idea. That's a great idea.
That's a good idea. I ain't gonna hold you. I thought about that. That's a good idea. But I like being fly, so I'm not gonna do that.
There's a fly way to do it too.
It's a fly way to do it.
There's a fly way to do it too. Like you might have to put it on the sleeve or something. But any way that's going to continue to get that music out, because like I said, you know, it was great to have you open up on our first show. It's great to have you here on Behind Enemy Lines. It was even greater to come to your listening event that we had, and that's when I got to see you in another element with your music. So as a host, as an artist, and as a guest, and I want this to continue to grow. So you family to the show.
Nah, you family.
Don't be no stranger. Welcome. Same thing with you, PHOENIXX.
Yep.
We plan for this to continue to grow.
Better green and
we're gonna be around. We're gonna be around, man. So
I access radio.
You already know. So when I heard the track, I was already hyped, but I was not surprised. It gave me everything that I needed. And I was like, yeah, that's what makes you want to go listen to music again. So like you said, when you even touched on those bars again, like, yo, I really did that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of folks, you know, it's hard for them to tap in when you tell them real stories nowadays because they just want to be on fantasy. So continue to give us those bars.
Shit, my niggas know. All a nigga wanted was trucks. Fuck a Benz, man. I didn't crash Benzes. I didn't did a bunch of shit in my life.
And drunk is on it
get
again.
another Benz back right now.
Drunk is on it again. He said, "Damn, Brody, that was a banger. Sound like a young J. Cole."
I appreciate you, Chief. Yo.
So Drunk, make sure you go and put that voting in, man. We want to know about the vote is going to be open until the show is over. Please, everybody, continue to go and vote, man. This is what we do this for, right? And tell them where they can find out.
Yo, that's on iTunes. That's on Spotify. That's on YouTube. That's on TikTok. That's on your IG, your Instagram. When you go on your little Instagram and do the little music thing, you can type me in and I'll pop up. Trust me, I'm up
please.
They distributed me properly, definitely, and I'm about to get another distribution deal for my next project that I'm about to do. So we gonna do a bunch of live fire things, but we're gonna do it properly. So tap into your boy King Smooth, man. It's a lot of people out there, but y'all gonna see me like y'all see me. Yeah, nobody looks like me. Nobody talks like me. Nobody acts like me. That's why this crown is on my head. You feel me?
Do that, or she gonna have to put a barcode on his Supreme.
Oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to put a barcode on the Supreme.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So let's finish what we was talking about while the people continue to vote. So please
PHOENIXX.
go out and
Definitely,
vote.
Man.
And we got another dope track coming from PHOENIXX at the end of the show. So don't think it's over yet. We got some more spice for y'all, right? We said too much pressure. You know what I'm saying? She don't like that pressure, but we're going to apply it anyway.
It's all right. I could handle the pressure.
Number 3 was other priorities. You know what I'm saying? Like being afraid to be in a relationship because you have other priorities. How y'all feel about that?
Crowd.live.
Some say work. Sometimes it's friends. Sometimes it's your time, you know, being a priority. How y'all feel about that? Priority being a problem?
No, I don't think that would be a problem because you always make time for the things you want to make time for, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if everything is all about a balance, making sure that you can make time for everything in your life. Mm-hmm. So I don't think that would be one.
So what if you on tour and stuff? You got a tour.
Well, then hopefully the person that I talk to understands that. And, you know, this is my life. This was my life before I met you.
Shit, I got 2 things I want to say.
Go ahead.
I watched a movie, some army movie.
Warbuck said, keep grinding. Give you a fire, too. Drunk. When I meant, I say a young J. Cole, I mean a Cole back when he actually was fired. Come on, cut it out. We don't take shots like that over here, but go ahead, man.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that.
I had to be the one to
That's
read
love.
it.
You had to clarify.
Yeah, but I was trying to say J. Cole, but I was on my way here. I was feeling it. Come on, man.
Yeah, I will bring him back. I got you. I got you. Cause that was my God too, man.
Man, I like that London joint.
Yeah. Nah, I feel you.
Now finish your thought. My fault.
But wait. Bring me back.
No, you was talking about priorities.
Oh, priorities over what though?
We finally got a caller.
Who calling? Let's talk to.
We don't know. Welcome, caller. You're on Behind Enemy Lines. You're live with PHOENIXX, Warbucks, and King L Smooth. Talk to us.
What's up? What's up? Yo, it's your boy Warbucks, aka OG to be, and who?
Yeah, the player from the Himalayas. Yeah.
That's Warbucks. That's Warbucks. Family to the show with the twins, man. Shout out to y'all, Warbucks. What's on your mind, Warbucks?
Yeah, just hitting you up, man. Checking in kind of late. You know what I mean? I just caught y'all. I just forgot that y'all was on at this time. Y'all going later today?
Yeah, we're going a little bit later today. It's about 7:30. Remember, 7:45.
Oh, that's cool. My boy Zay up, the player from the true Himalaya, got.
He better not say nothing about them Cowboys. Better be the Giants, son.
Oh, speaking of the Cowboys, guess what team I got drafted to?
The Cowboys.
That's right.
Al, cut the call, Al. Cut the call, Al. Giants or nothing. Cut the call, Al.
Chucky is lit.
Devastated.
We are currently having interference on this call. Major interference on this call. No Cowboy fans on this call.
Thank you.
And that teams was coming up to the Giants, one of the Falcons, and them damn Cowgirls. And I'm like, man, I don't want them to be on the Cowboys.
Yo, I want him.
They call them the Cowgirls.
Yeah, I love it.
That's dumb.
Don't let him off the hook. Dad is a Giants fan, son is a Cowboys fan. How what kind of household was this?
That's real, because the Cowboys they got a good ass team.
No, Smooth. Don't do the Smooth.
Give us applause, man. I respect.
I tell the truth.
What was the name of the song?
All I ever.
Yo, but I'm just telling y'all how to relax out there. From the player. Just relax, man. Yo, I'm just calling y'all to salute the show, man. Salute the young king. I like your music, man. It's fire. You drop bombs on them joints.
Appreciate that.
Shorty right there. Hello, Queen.
Hello.
The guy Al, peace, Big Al, Pretty Wiz, what's up? Gatekeeper, you know I'm always here, man. I'm just tuning in, saluting y'all. You know what I mean? Saluting the two kings, man. That's what we do in this world, man.
Let's do that. Always, let's do that. Let's keep doing that.
We appreciate you as always, Warbucks. Make sure you stay tuned, man. Don't worry, we work on young boy. We get him back on the right side of the fence.
We gonna get him back, but it's all good. I told him if he on these Cowboys, he better run that ball crazy. All right, my dude. Y'all have a good one. Stay up. God bless y'all, man.
Thanks.
Warbucks.
He said he almost voted thumbs down, but he said it was fire.
That's funny. You got comedy.
Make sure y'all keep the votes coming in. We appreciate it.
Follow me on my IG, man, because I comment on people's posts and I talk back. Like, I got a lot going on Instagram. People talk to me.
That's
people
good.
really talk to. I be having funny ass. I call everybody that do something obvious a captain.
Captain
like,
Obvious.
you a captain, huh? And they be like, what? What you talking about? Like, yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, Captain Obvious. That's my man. Number 4 on the list was maturity. Most people don't have the maturity, you know what I'm saying, to commit in a relationship. What y'all think about that?
Yeah, we fell off somewhere.
No, that's what we got back. We're gonna get back. We were talking about priorities, and we're just gonna move on to maturity. Number 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, maturity is you know what? Maturity is like your friends. You know what I'm saying? Like a maturity in a relationship, I believe, is the same thing as dealing with your friends.
Mm-hmm.
Like when your friends say certain things or do certain things, it's a joke. It's funny. Y'all laugh about it. You know what I'm saying? When you're like, I don't know, somebody that you love unconditionally does something weird or something like you take it lighthearted.
Yeah.
But when it's like your partner or the person that you're in a relationship with, you know, I don't want to be like gender specific.
Don't worry about it. We talk to the LGBTQ plus, you know.
They act weird. Like, why are you being weird to me? Like, like, you know, I joke like this all day. Like, if I like, let's say you was taking a shower, right? And I walked in the bathroom, ice bucket, over the rod, hit you with all that ice cold water,
right?
And left. You know, I'm expecting you to be mad. That's why I left. That's why I skated and did all the funny shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not expecting you to carry that attitude.
Right.
That's wild.
Especially if you know that the person is like that, then
because you see me laughing, playing. So later on, when I'm sleeping, slap the shit
Get
out
them
of me
back
and be like, yo, see, you didn't like that, right? Don't play with me like that. And like, that's how you build.
Yeah.
Don't try to disrespect me by trying to one-up me or boss me around. Because like, imagine if I was the one in the shower and you did the ice cold bath and I ran after you. And now instead of you running like, ha, 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 you look back and I'm dead mad. Now you're scared running.
Yeah, it's a different type
and
of
now
running.
it's a different type of running. Now you're running for your life. You're not running for a joke. And you don't want to see me later. When you see me later, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. You like, yo, why are you so mad at me? I was only joking. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, learn each, take time to learn. Don't let your attitudes and emotions dictate the situation. Yo, listen, on Instagram, it's a couple, right? This dude, he sets up a balloon in like this hallway area and shoots the balloon on his wife every time she walks past that hallway. She's pissed off every time. But he got like 100 videos.
What is that a sign of maturity? See, that's what I'm saying. You know, shout out to my uncle God checking in. He said, "Hey nephew," and when we say maturity, we mean from a person not being mature enough to show you that they're ready to commit in that relationship. I think a lot of people today have gotten caught up. No, you wait, but it's still good. It's still good though, because we can always talk about that. Like, can you ruin your relationship by a person thinking that you're not mature enough versus, okay, I see people turning comedy into a lifestyle on Instagram, and I'm trying to follow that actual career route and use our life as comedy. Can that be taken wrong as not me being mature enough to be in a relationship? So you ain't taking too far. We still in the park.
I think yes. It's a yes and no, man. Because like I explained the way I explained it because I believe both people are mature in that situation. It's just that like your emotions dictate how mature you are right now.
Okay. What you think about that, Wiz?
Yeah.
Agree.
I totally agree.
Okay, I gotta show some maturity. Number 5 was has another partner. You don't want to commit because you have another partner, male or female or other. Yeah, that's,
I mean, I get it.
Yeah, that's you know what I'm saying. Why would you want to commit if you know what I'm saying you're having your cake and eat it too?
Johnny Depp said, if you got number 1 and you fucking with number 2, pick number 2 because she wouldn't be there.
That's the first time I heard that one.
But what if she's the 20%?
No, she wouldn't be there. Like
Yeah,
that's
exactly. But you
Ooh,
know
I
how
like-
they
but
say
see, I like how
that
you
she
saying.
would not be there.
Yeah,
Just don't play yourself. Just get rid of number. That's not. Listen to yourself. Listen to yourself.
Go ahead.
That's unless you needed that over everything you already have. You wanted that. That's why you risking that for that.
Yeah.
So listen to yourself.
Say it again, King. Let them know.
Then I'll say none.
Okay, I can't even be mad at that.
You were number 1 and you got number 2.
If you were number 1 and you got number and you found a number 2, then just pick number 2.
No, I'm
What you
picking
think about
none.
that, Phoenix?
All right, so then I have a question.
Go ahead.
So
Johnny Depp just got 15 million. I'm just saying. Just saying. I'm listening to him. You heard me?
Well, so I guess I'll sit with Johnny Depp for 50 million then.
but like when you say choose the number, pick number 2, right? I've heard, or like they say that guys are able to go outside the box, have no feelings for who they're effing outside of home because they can still go home and still love their girl as if nothing happened. So why go with number 2 if it's just coming out the box? Because I've also heard that guys sometimes have to I forgot the term. I forgot what the term was. Like
You know what number 2 is?
the side chick, right?
No. I mean, yeah, she can say that. But number 2 is not like random girls you fucking. Those
Obviously.
That's an actual. Like number 1 is number 1, right?
Very close to being main.
You know what number 2 is? Like,
Oh yeah.
So
And Drunk said most women rather fight than have fun in a relationship. Let's be honest. Most women rather
wanna
fight
fight.
than have fun in a relationship.
nah,
I want to have fun in a relationship, not fight.
Nah, that's not true. That's not true.
That's not true.
That's not true.
I'd rather have
If I'm
fun.
a fight, I don't need you.
I don't want to fight
a lot
no
of
more.
men are not financially secure
I don't wanna fight no
to have
more.
to be in a relationship, and that's what it really is. A lot of men, boys, whatever y'all want to call them right now, y'all not financially secure to be in a relationship. A lot of y'all attitudes have nothing to do with y'all females. It's everything about y'all pocket. You taking that out on your female because she's like, oh, I want to go out today, and you like,
And
nah,
then
we
he
can't go out
can't
today
because he can't.
But your attitude is like, instead of you saying like, yo, I don't have it, we could figure it out. Like we can go outside, we can go make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and like some tuna. Like, what do you like regularly? We can oodles and noodles this whole day. As long as me and you together, we can do that. And that's what they be looking for. But a lot of niggas don't be secure
in themselves.
But you know what I'll say? I'm saying get on that ferry and head to Staten Island. You're going to an island.
But
funny.
But you see the funny
Funny
thing,
as hell.
and we're gonna talk about that on our next show on Behind Enemy Lines. So y'all gotta tune in. You gave a great segue to what our next topic is gonna be about. We got a list of 16 different dates that you can have in a relationship, and that's one of them. See,
It's a movie on that, matter of fact.
You look at TV and you think, okay, if I'm not taking you to Roof Chris and I don't got 16-inch rims and XYZ, we can't have a good time. What's wrong with having a picnic? What's really wrong with having a movie date and you're not just trying to, wait until the credits pass and try to smash? You know what I'm saying? Like
What's wrong
real
with that,
actual
man?
combinations on dates. So I'm glad.
What's wrong with puzzles? What's wrong with doing a puzzle?
Let's ask one question. What was the most romantic, inexpensive date you ever been on?
That's a good one. People, make sure y'all still voting for Chucky's Cut. We're gonna bring up the results in a minute. They have to think.
Go for radio silence.
That's radio silence.
Well, why they got radio silence?
What
Let
happened?
me read some of these comments.
Yeah, what happened?
I don't remember no
I wasn't ready for that.
Nothing, like,
Yeah.
Go ahead, Al.
So Drunk says the side chick is always the one who really wants you. The main just did because it's convenient.
Exactly.
Right? God, Jazzy Rainey says number 2 would be the one with the lowest self-esteem.
Oh.
Melly Bean said obviously number 1 isn't the one. And then Melly Beans also says people ruin a lot of things by putting themselves in a box to think outside of it in the first place. And then Drunk says, I had a car date where we just drove around the city and ended up chilling at the park. It was amazing.
That was dope.
That was dope. Yeah, hell yeah.
That was dope. And that was a lot of feedback. We thank y'all for all y'all feedback, and that was all right. I like to play.
Answer, Gay.
No, we're gonna get. Don't forget the answer. Don't forget the answer. I remember none. I always try to talk back to the people because we want to keep it engaged.
Definitely keep them engaged.
So I don't want y'all to think. Don't forget what y'all was saying. I want y'all to answer. But I don't know if the number 2 is always. I like to play devil's advocate. I know that, right?
Oh, yeah,
so
I'm listening because I hear you.
I don't know if always that number 2 person has low self-esteem.
No.
So Uncle Guy, you know what I'm saying? If you got time, feel free to call in.
No. Why does she have low self-esteem?
708-0216.
She got your ass.
Okay, so
you got the low self-esteem, my guy.
Hold on, I'm not gonna make y'all digress too much. So answer your question. Let them answer their question first.
So she's settling.
Right.
To be the side chick? Nah.
Not all side
A lot of side chicks. They
don't know that they the side chicks.
Yeah.
Did her so wrong, it's like, you know what?
But it's not low self-esteem with that.
But she
she's
may not know she's
competing to
side
be
chick.
the number 1.
She's competing.
Yeah,
she's competing. Yeah.
That's not low self-esteem.
You know, and it's like I don't. Right.
All right, but answer your question before we forget. Answer your question. Answer your question. Answer the question what it said.
The cheapest, most romantic date that I.
He said inexpensive. He said cheap.
Oh.
Damn. There's a difference.
You want to say
my bad. Let me take my crown off.
The girl, shopping.
Oh shit! I had it in my head too just now.
Going to the mall.
PHOENIXX, you go first. You gotta get smooth down.
Honestly, shoot. No, I don't remember nothing.
Wow.
I mean, I've always wanted to set up something like a picnic in Central Park or like on the water or watching, you know, those films in the like in Brooklyn Park or something over there, stuff like that. But
Cheapest date.
Inexpensive.
Oh God.
Listen, if I walk outside and spend $100, that was not, you know. But anyway, we did the High Line. The High Line is like free, you know what I'm saying? And you just
ride across.
You just walk and talk, and like on the High Line, there's things to do. They got like a when me and this particular person went, they did the movie thing. They had like a movie.
Oh, okay.
They sound like on the grass.
Yeah.
So we did that, and then they got like this little like window where you can see the street. We just chilled and talked. Like, you know, the day became the night, and then the night became the day.
That's what's up. WIZZ?
Yeah, I'm saying like Staten Island.
Tap in with me, man. Talk to me.
You riding the ferry?
Yeah, and go get a pizza.
Ride the ferry and get a pizza.
Oh, shit. I did that too.
Me, I did a gourmet dinner that I made at home. Oh, I chefs. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, I ain't Chef Ramsay or nobody, but you know, whole Cornish hen, you know what I'm saying, rice, you know what I'm saying, set the dinner table, all that.
That's
you know what I'm saying? We were some under the age, so it wasn't no alcohol, you know what I'm saying, at the time. But you know, I made juices that look like wine and all that.
That's fire. I can hold you.
I did all that. Like, I like doing stuff like that.
That's OG talk.
I like doing stuff like that. So
yeah, that's OG talk.
Yeah, I did the whole restaurant thing. Like, yeah.
I be wanting to do shit like that, but I'd be like, I'm too.
Because we all did the car joint and driving around in the car and stuff.
Yeah, you like.
No, I'm not gonna front. I'm not gonna front.
It's not a cheap date.
It's not a cheap date.
Because first of all, the gas My engine is
gas now, right?
You know how much motor mounts cost in a Benz?
Yeah, tell him.
Bro. You spend like 8 hours in a Benz, your motor just running and all that.
Oh, now we fighting.
You got diesel. You got issue.
Like, that's a lot. That's a lot going on, man. That's why I had to get rid of that motherfucker, B.
But I got a joke.
I can't get rid of mine.
I got a joke.
I love
I'm
mine.
looking at her numbers, 49,236. She is curving on the emails too.
Wow.
What?
49,000 of unread emails.
That could just be a bunch of Groupons, right?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying.
Lots
I'm
of
just joking.
scams.
I thought I
We
had
gonna get to the last two before we forget. So we got we had another person involved. So number 6 was lack of trust, and number 7 was loss of freedom. Caller, you're live on Behind Enemy Lines. You're with the gatekeeper, PHOENIXX, WIZZ, and King L Smooth. Talk to us.
Yo.
Hello? Hey, what's going on, Uncle Guy?
What's going on, man?
Not much. Hope you're enjoying the show.
Hey, all good. It's all good. I like your subject and I like your show as always.
So tell us what you was thinking. This is Uncle Guy. He made the comment about the number 2 having lack of self-esteem. Go ahead. Give us some knowledge.
For one, most men, if you're dealing with multiple women, if you're signing up for monogamy and you playing the polygamy game, you really putting yourself at a disadvantage. Reason why I said that number 2 is the one with the lowest self-esteem. Why you don't choose number 2 is because she has the lowest self-esteem. She's the one that settled. But that means you gave her the most bullshit. So, and she's taking it. Number 1 is the one that's not really selling for the bullshit because you signed up for monogamy. Because you signed up for monogamy, he wants you to stick to what you signed up for. Because one of the things that women want from men is 3 things, actually, the 3 P's. We all know that, right? Women want men to protect, provide, and produce. So if you're a protector, provider, and a producer, that's what the woman is looking for from you. All right? So that's how men are measured. Men are measured by men are not measured by what they can do for women. That's a myth. I know they say that a lot, but that's a myth. What it is that men are actually measured by their level of responsibility. So that's how we're measured. Women are measured by their level of accountability. Okay, now the problem in relationships is that men struggle with responsibility, their level of responsibility. That's what men struggle with. Women struggle with their level of accountability. That's why, a man can get into a sexual relationship with a woman without any feelings. A woman, when she gets into a sexual relationship, there's usually more emotions attached to it because we're set up kind of different. Men compartmentalize with what we do. Women are plugged in, plugged out with what they do. So when I say by that, men put everything in a box. So what we do is, whatever the subject may be, we box it. And we do not want our boxes to touch each other. We pull out one box at a time. When we finish playing with one box, we put that box away, then we pull out the other box. That's how we work. We compartmentalize. Women, they plug in and plug out. That's why it's almost like a switch operator. That's why when Alexander Bell created the phone and the switch operator, he used all women. The reason why operators were women, because that's how women think. If you look at the old switch operator switch, it plugs in and plugs out. Okay? Plug in this phone call to that phone call, pull that one out, put that one in. That's how women think. That's how their brains are wired. That's why they were used to do that, because women can work that way. Now, when I say as far as the struggling with men with the responsibility portion of it, is because men in today's society are all set up by what you can provide, how can you protect, how can you provide, how can you produce. All right? Now, the whole thing with dating is a 20th century creation. People did not date before the 20th century. The Hallmark family created dating. There was no such thing as dating before that. Everything was arranged marriage. In every religion, there's arranged marriage. Okay, in every culture, there was an arranged marriage. When the Hallmark family created the whole notion of dating, they brought a whole new culture into America, where we celebrated We celebrated holidays. That's why you have a card for everything. For Mother's Day,
You said Hallmark, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
Yeah, who is this guy?
My uncle. Yeah.
This nigga knows a lot, man. I mean, this guy. Sorry. Continue. I'm sorry.
Get him played.
Wow. I think his phone is breaking. Your phone is breaking. I think your phone is breaking up.
Yeah, that's true.
Is it better?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
We got like 2 more minutes. We gotta wrap up.
All right. So what I'm saying is the whole notion of what we do as a dating scheme with one another is something that's really made up. It's a 20th century made up thing. So it's really against our nature. The other thing is that monogamy is also something that was created by the Roman Greek Empire. All right, to control the government, because the Greeks created government. They created governors, mayors, and all that type of thing, folks, and all that stuff that comes from the Greeks. The Greeks created monogamy. Before that, it was polygamy. Everything was polygamy. If you read your Bible, okay, all the Christians in the house, it's nothing but polygamy in the Bible. Mm-hmm. Nothing but polygamy. There's no monogamy in any relationship. All right, not even Adam and Eve. Did you know Adam had a wife before Eve? Mm-hmm. I know Christians, you're not taught that, but if you go into the Jewish Torah, you would know that Adam had a wife before Eve. All right, there's no such thing as monogamy in the Bible. It's all polygamy. So our nature is polygamy. The reason why you have to have more than one woman as a man is because it's your nature. Now me, I've been with my wife for 33 years. We was married for 30 years. If she was here today, we would still be married. I signed up for monogamy. Okay? So that's what I studied. Monogamy, because that's what I signed up for. But it's not our nature. The reason why I say again, number 2 has the lowest self-esteem, but he settles for what you're doing when you're not living up to your responsibility, he's selling it for. That's why number 2 has the lowest self-esteem. Right?
Thank you.
That's my 2 cents, and
I got no
I
argument
do
with
it,
that.
man. Y'all all good.
Thank you. We appreciate you, Uncle God. Tell them where they can catch you every day, and we appreciate you tuning in.
Yes, I'm on Power Me Up Radio Talk 24/7 on iHeartRadio every morning, Monday through Saturday. My show is called Morning Coffee with the Motivated Jazzy D. I come on at 8:30 in the morning each and every day. So if you got iHeartRadio, just type in Morning Coffee with the Motivated Jazzy D. You can check out my show.
All right, we appreciate you. Thank you, Uncle God.
Thank you.
All right, nephew.
Al, do we have a couple more minutes or we gotta shut down? Yeah, we got some more. All right. I want you, PHOENIXX, first, and then you, King, to kind of touch on what he said. Tell me what y'all think about that. Sure. I know it was a lot of jumble there, but whatever you can, what did you get from that?
I mean, basically that monogamy, I guess, honestly, that's kind of, let me just backtrack. Yeah, he really did. I still kind of don't agree. I sort of halfway agree with the second, like the side chick having low self-esteem, pardon me. But I don't think that that's all the way right or accurate. I mean, it's just an opinion at the end of the day. Because what if the female knew exactly what she was up for, right? She knew that the person had somebody, but she was like, you know what, I'd rather this because there's no feelings involved, there's no attachment, no nothing. So that's the part. Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. That feeds into the low self-esteem part about it. Because like, why would you dismiss your feelings? That's a part of you.
Not to like.
Don't ever dismiss your feelings.
Don't ever dismiss your feelings.
It makes what you see easier to deal with. Like, that's crazy. So yeah, I agree with the low self-esteem. Like, you just dismissing a part of yourself. Self-esteem.
I guess. Okay.
She don't agree.
Yeah,
she looked over here like, I said what I said, and it is what it is.
I'm just saying,
partially agree.
If you want, do it with like full intentions and your emotions involved. Like, no, because like I was saying before, I watched this army movie, and women marry soldiers who go away, who are married to war, right? And they go away to war and all this extra stuff, and like, cool. the street life, we don't really see it on TV, but when we see it as soldiers, we can identify it as like street life because it's the same thing. And you know, these are our girlfriends, and they know what they signed up for, right? So you get the wives that are like, why do you want to keep going doing this to your family, and then you get the wives that go, they put the smile on and go, I know what I signed up for.
Right.
You go do your job, but then when you go, they cry.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they do their job,
Right.
emotionally too. Like I think it's the ones that try to master emotions that create the arguments. And when you embody your emotions, you know what you're doing, and you create an environment. So like I kind of agree with what he was saying, like based on what he was saying, how he was saying it. I do agree because the number two always know that she's number two. Like there's signs that shows her that she's number two, but the guy reassures her and lets her know that you're only number two because I met you second.
So let me ask you a question. So who you spending with Christmas, Valentine's Day?
Right, number one.
Christmas.
It depends on what type of number two
No, but
you
listen,
have.
though. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this for a fact. Number two knows that.
Yeah.
And you still bought number two a gift.
I was about to say that. See.
And number two knows that she may see you. She may see you on Valentine's Day. She may see you on Christmas.
And it might just
but
be
she's
for a
not
shorter
gonna get
period.
hours out
It
of
might
you.
just be
You
a
know what I'm
shorter
saying?
period.
She knows that. And best believe you probably bought her a better gift than you bought number one. You know why?
Because you trying harder.
You need that time. You need that reassurance.
Drunk said Adam's wife before Eve was Lilith.
Yeah, he's right.
Yeah,
So
Adam drunk is on.
that's why I say like number two, like that, and that's why I agree with Johnny that because like you know what I'm saying, like if you really love number one, there wouldn't be a number two. It'd just be women.
Yeah. Okay.
It'd just be women. It'd just be this bitch, that bitch, this girl, that blah blah blah. Excuse me. But she has a name.
Right.
She has an address. She has you think about her.
She can reach out to you.
She can call you.
She can touch you.
You do things to number one so that number two is comfortable. So
that's a deep rabbit hole. Go ahead.
That's all I'm saying. Like once you start
I just want to
doing
know.
that,
So, is polygamy at this point more not natural, but more acceptable than monogamy at this point? Then in this time and age, like
I would say it is.
I ain't gonna hold you. It doesn't go both ways though. Like I swear to God it doesn't. So that's why I just don't. I can't answer that question.
Well, I'll answer it. I ain't scared. You know, like I think it is more acceptable, and I think it's being put to the forefront of that's how you should be living. I'm not saying you do live it
because you see this more.
But you
for
see
women
more.
and men, or is it like is polygamy based on just?
I would say women
men
and
having a bunch of wives.
No. I would say
women have a bunch of husbands.
I would say is in more circles. It's becoming to go both ways.
I'm just gonna say it like this. The way he presented it was polygamy is for men.
Drunk said she was too dominant, so God switched her out for Eve. Apparently, wow. Okay,
that was crazy.
Y'all messing up my whole. I gotta.
You get what I'm saying?
On Sunday, man. I got to
he
go.
was too dominant.
You get what I'm saying? Like polygamy is for men. It's not for women.
He said polygamy and incest.
Yeah, and he said great stream. With women, there's always feelings involved. That's smelly beans. Yeah, but men have feelings too. I hate the fact that people always act like men don't have feelings.
Men haven't been taught emotional intelligence.
Yeah, but do you have to be taught that? It's something you're born with. I believe
you got taught.
I believe the emotion. We are all born with emotions. We're not gonna do it. When I watched the cartoon movie, when they had the little emotions inside the girl, this and that, we all have those emotions. See, that's why I love the age from 0 to about 8. Because then when you get about 8, 9, and 10, you start getting around people and they start developing what's cool to show and what's not cool to show versus really just showing how you feel in the moment. You hit your toe, cry. Don't hit your toe and go punch somebody to get, instead of crying, to now show, okay, I'm not going to show you that. I'm only attacking this person because I'm crying, I'm hurt. No, I'm going to show you, I got pain, so I'm going to transfer the pain somewhere else.
What is that? Emotional intelligence. You understand what to do with your emotions.
But once again, you understand it, but then it becomes the cool factor, right? Where you do things because of what everybody else is saying about you. So we also learn how to hide things like they were never there. But men, we have those.
But why do you hide it? Because you don't understand.
No, we understand. We're choosing. I don't want L to laugh at me, so I'm not gonna tell him I'm feeling this way about a girl. I don't want Wiz to say this about me, so I'm gonna wait till he leave, and then I'm gonna talk to my number 2 about it. You know what I mean?
But then guys be called simps and all this other stuff.
So we're not being taught the right way. So our emotional intelligence is being deprived.
Yeah, but is it really being taught? Because once again, it's not. No, it's inside of you already. Everything that you need is already inside of you.
That's like you saying there's a brain inside of your head. You should know how to tie your shoes.
No, I'm not gonna say
somebody
that.
Has to teach you that.
Somebody has to teach you.
Yes. And there's 4 ways to be taught how to tie shoes. You know that, right?
Yeah, I think it's 5.
No, it's all right. Wait.
I just think
it's 4. Like it's legitimately 4. Yeah, I was like 5. Like I just know the one.
Somebody's always developing a new trick. So I always say 5.
With the straws and all that. Yeah. But you have a brain in your head. You know that these shoes need to be tied. You see other people's shoes tied. You need to be taught. If you learn on your own, then you may fuck it up, and it may happen.
Buck said the only holiday number 2 gets is April Fool's Day and Groundhog Day.
Wow.
Buck, stop it. What
harsh.
happens to your number 2 has another number 1?
Life, nigga.
That's
life.
That's no strings attached.
Right.
That's when you start treating number 1 like damn.
We work for number 1, but number 2 works for us. Maybe as men, we've been choosing wrong the whole time.
I said that.
He's agreeing with you.
Yeah. Pick number 2.
But that's one thing. But that's one thing. You know what I'm saying? When we started having our podcast, right, and we knew that it was going to become real, and I started to go home and say, okay, well, if I want to talk to people, what do I want to talk about? And then I started looking at the one thing that I was missing, and for many different reasons, I was missing it. So whether you want to call mentor, or you want to call father, whatever, it was that other man that told me that it was still okay to show my emotions and communicate those emotions without feeling less of a man, what you call a Gaza. And that's what we need to get out of this. It's not just that we have to be taught it, because at least if it comes out, somebody can recognize it and then correct you on how to use it. You understand what I'm saying? But if we're just acting like we're numb, we're dull, we're gonna just keep pushing those feelings back. And then the other way that we use it 9 times out of 10, I'm sorry, is violence. It's aggression. It's power control.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I want people to really understand that y'all are on the right track and we are on the right track, and that's why we're doing this. Number 1s or number 2s, y'all all have emotions. Male or females, we all have emotions. Allow them to come out so somebody can help you learn how to use them properly, versus that does come out the womb and know how to tie by itself. He don't need me to teach him.
That's true.
But I can still guide him. He might know how to tie, but the nigga putting on the shoes on the wrong feet.
You want to know how number 2?
This is why I say intelligence. Like intelligence.
It's there.
Intelligence. Like
it's there.
The word is defined as it is. If you don't know, you don't know. So you may be doing everything wrong.
Al, how do we do on the votes, man? Did he keep it or cut it? Did he make the cut?
Did I make the cut? Talk to me.
Okay, we're going to show it up on the screen right now, and the voting goes like this: 3 votes, 100% to keep, 0 to kill. So that means we're going.
Oh, I take the 3. Let's go.
Yeah,
that 3 is solid. We 3, so that means I need 997 more fans. I'm good. I'm gonna build on y'all 3. We gonna get to 1,000.
I'm gonna say this: you want to see how of the motion of a person. Let number 2 bump into let the man bump into his number 2, and she has a date.
Yeah,
he gonna be like hurt.
I mean,
well, if you don't commit to,
that's not true.
Yeah, you
he might have feelings. He might have feelings.
That's not true. You gotta understand, like men really understand what position they are in.
Not all the time, but it depends.
Until it becomes hazy with their emotions.
Say that again.
Like men really understand what position they're in until it becomes hazy with their emotions.
I'm telling you, I see guys hurt. Like, yo, how the fuck she gonna
their emotions? His emotions. He didn't understand his emotions.
There you go.
His emotions.
Don't be hiding from it, and don't be afraid.
Don't be hiding from the emotions.
And you know what? And we talked about that earlier, and I definitely stress men to do this. Fear keeps us from making the proper decisions. If you really feel like you got something in number two that you really want to mature and take, son, let go of number one and make number two your number one. But what you already said, and we agree with that. A lot of times men play the game because you're afraid. Sometimes you have to get uncomfortable to become comfortable again.
There you go.
Yep.
Get out your comfort zone.
Get out your comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? Like, baby, I'm trying to
so anybody was number two? Anybody was number two?
Huh?
Nah, I was always number one.
Number two?
At least in my eyes. I know.
Anybody was number two?
I was a side piece. I know I was a Nuggets. You know what I'm saying? I was a
hands
fry.
up in the air.
I may have been some fries.
Yeah, I might have been some fries.
I don't know.
But hey, they was hot and crunchy.
I was not affected by being fries.
Listen,
I was until I was like, nah, I'm good.
I'm fried. I was fried at one point.
You got tired of the ketchup?
But I'm gonna tell you, mine was good. Mine was
can't do this
good.
no more.
Mine was good. She
tired of
was
this, Grandpa.
she used to come to my house
Can't do this
when
no
she
more.
have an argument with her man. I was good with it. I had the trench coat.
That's a bad
Like that.
environment for a guy.
I'm saying
Because you're
I
doing
was
way
good.
too much for that female. That's a bad environment for a guy.
Why? Because I'm giving her comfort.
Yeah, because
And then
you are emotionally fucked
No,
up.
I was good.
After
I
about
was good. I knew what it was.
after about 10 of those, and you
I
feel
was good.
and she
Get on the elevator with them, like, yo, what up? What's up? How y'all doing?
Yeah, you lying to yourself.
I'm just saying, I was no.
Oh, okay. Well, I know we're gonna get ready to wrap up. We went super overtime today, man, but we hope that y'all learned something today. Once again, thank you to PHOENIXX for being on the show. You're a friend of the show. I wasn't just stalking you, you know what I'm saying? I'm available to be number two. I'll be the side piece,
Oh my
you know what I'm
God.
saying? So don't worry, my wife. We in polygamy and all that. You don't worry about none of that.
Yeah,
We all right. We all right. She's live. She's watching. She's down. You know what I'm saying? I know my role.
You
right?
funny.
I know my role,
I
Jabroni.
need this energy.
You funny.
Let's go.
Shout out to King Smooth in the building, man. Smooth is spelled
Yes,
SMOOVE.
That's
you.
smooth, real
Smooth,
smooth.
all
I'm
right.
like that other shit that y'all
Don't let him fool you, all right? And Chunky's Cut, the song was dope. I'm listening. I can't wait for the
All I
Name the
ever-
song.
All I ever
smooth, man.
can't wait
We
to hear
about to
the
do a whole
rest.
TikTok joint. You know what I'm saying? Or like what have y'all ever done? You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
We're gonna do $1,000 winner. We doing that. So
Nice.
stay tuned.
Yeah, and we gonna get the first dibs on that when you come here, so we can really promote that. And
I do a lot outside, man.
And we outside with our access radio behind the lines now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna make a new flyer. I'm gonna put that on the
All
flyer.
right, we gonna find out how we can make sure we stay involved with both of y'all musics. Once again, it was great to see y'all at the first, you know what I'm saying, IXS Underground concert series. I look to see both of y'all on the next ones coming up. I know you got an event that you got to get to. That's why I got caught up talking. But tell them about where your event is at right now and where they can find you.
Oh yeah, so basically find me on all platforms. Instagram, PHOENIXX. Don't forget the 28. All my everything is in my bio. And where's the place at tonight?
Yeah, I know it's
gotta
in
find the
Brooklyn. Yeah, I know
address.
it's in Brooklyn
Brooklyn. It's in Brooklyn.
It's on Hancock, I know. Is it
Yeah,
86,
on Hancock.
866?
I think it's 866 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 886 Hancock Street.
All right, so if y'all in the New York area, anywhere in the 5 boroughs, make your way to Brooklyn right now. Y'all can check her out and y'all can, you know what I'm saying, get in tune. We also got another track we're gonna play on the outro. Did we get the Seductive video out? Or no?
Yeah,
Oh man, so y'all better tune in for this one, man. There's some trouble gonna happen on there. So make sure y'all continue to check
is
us
gonna
out
be raising
on
up now.
our Access Radio Behind the Enemy Lines. We're back. When we back?
We'll be back the 13th.
The 13th. We're gonna have some dope guests in the building as well. We're not gonna tell y'all who that is yet. Make sure y'all follow PHOENIXX. Make sure y'all follow Smooth. Make sure y'all following Behind the Enemy Lines. Make sure y'all going to our Access YouTube. And you're subscribing so you get those notifications when we going on. We also have a donation tab on our screen on our Access Radio going Behind Enemy Lines. Feel free to donate if you would like to continue to see us on. We're gonna be on anyway, but you know what I'm saying? Everything counts. We also have other shows that is coming up. So Al's gonna tell you about the other shows that we have throughout the week. Make sure you're tuning in for that. And did I miss anything?
Yeah, your man Warbuck said the only holidays, he said it to you too, Wiz. The only holidays side girls I mean, number 2 is April Fool's and Groundhog.
That
was crazy.
So Al, you want to give us the list of the shows?
Yeah, real quick. We're gonna run through them like this. Every Wednesday from 6 o'clock to 7:55, we got Extremities with Jose Rivera and David Franklin. Then we also, with Devon Franklin, I said David, excuse me. And then also on Wednesdays from 8 to 9, we got Hood to Hood Radio. On Thursdays, we got Wild Thoughts, Affair with a Certified Sexologist. On Saturdays, we got Big Rich the Ruler Show from 1 to 3 every other Saturday. Then directly after that, we got the Love and Lust. The following Saturdays, we're gonna have Tug of War starting at 11 to 12. And then we're gonna have my man, what's your names again? Behind Enemy Lines?
Oh yeah,
those two
guys.
Those guys.
Gatekeeper and WIZZ.
Yeah, Gatekeeper and WIZZ.
Get it right. Get it right.
What's your name again? Right? But we got a couple of new shows coming on board. We, of course, the King's Forum. We're gonna have an exclusive date coming up. Tentatively, we're gonna be letting you know when that's coming up. And then we got another show that I can't even reveal yet, but that's gonna probably be on Thursday evening. But y'all stay tuned, okay?
Cool.
Say less.
So make sure y'all go listen to us on 365 Live as well. You got the shows that are live, and they also have music that's played all week long, 24/7, 365, 366 in the leap year. And once again, shout out to Better Green Entertainment. You can find my new single that's out right now, The Great One by the Gatekeeper. And you can also go up there and find some of our great music, some of our artists that we've been working with.
Yes, and this is WIZZ. My single dropping in September, Singing in the Shower. It's gonna be on all platforms.
So with that being said, we're gonna move on to the last song in the little video.
Yo, y'all tap in, man. There's great people out here in New York City.
Some time that we could spend. Give you my heart, take care of it. But don't keep me up all night waiting. Don't act like you don't know how much I really want you. We both got options, baby. I've got nothing to prove. Act like you got something to lose. Boy, let me put it on you. My line keeps on blowing up, and it's no one that I want. So please don't give this up. My line keeps on blowing up, and there's no one that I want, so please just hit me up. Don't keep me waiting all night for your love, night for your touch, tell me are you the one? Don't keep me waiting all night for your love, night for your touch, tell me are you the one? We could be a thing. I just got a bag. Ain't in my feelings, I ain't sad. Fire burning in me, ain't gon' lie. I might be the best thing you have. If you know it's good for you, then you would take a chance. Giving you the green light, but you acting like you scared. I can show you levels that I bet no one else can. Be good to me, treat me like your number one fan. My line keeps on blowing up. There's no one that I want, so please don't give this up. Just hit me. My line keeps on blowing up, and there's no one that I want, so please just hit me up. Don't keep me waiting all night for your love, night for your touch. Tell me, are you the one? Don't keep me waiting all night for your love, night for your touch. Tell me, are you the one?